Eric the actor is with us in Sacramento.
You had nothing to wrap up last night. What did he do?
Hey, there was no AGT last night, so Eric couldn't do his AGT SFSC show last night.
It's JFSC, and I only do it Wednesday nights.
Oh. Why wouldn't you do your show right after America's Got Talent airs when people are anxious to talk about it?
Because I want to wait till both episodes air.
I see. That's important, evidently.
So you're the last to rap. Everybody else is doing it on the night of the show.
Hey, where is my, Hey, Gary, where is the Eric the actor tapes of his last show, which was a hoot?
There is, and he'll be very excited, there's an Eric the Actor AGT page.
My God, Eric's last show was maybe the worst show ever in the history of Eric's career.
Shut the fuck up.
Eric, why can't we hear you at least?
Eric, you don't know how bad the show sounds? Do you even listen to your own show at all, played back?
Do I sit and criticize your show?
You can do that. People do that all day and night. But, Eric, you're the star of the show, and all I hear is that fucking girl you work with.
If we even hear her papers rattling is louder than you.
You can't tell me that you're not upset about that.
She had all the questions in a Ziploc bag, and that's the noise that you heard.
Yeah, but Eric, the noise was louder than you. How can that be? And she doesn't listen to the show while she's doing it?
Well, you mean she doesn't listen to our own show?
Yeah. I mean, I can hear the sound mix on my show. Do you guys wear headphones?
No.
Oh.
Her and I don't.
No.
But
what? How do you hear each other?
Because we're right near each other.
Oh, you're in the same room, I see.
Yes.
I'm in the same room with Fred. We all wear headphones so we can hear what's going on.
So you can hear the relationship of sounds.
Eric, your show would be 1,000 times better with just that improvement. And Eric, by the way, if the guy who's the greatest radio performer in history, the most successful, gives you advice on a radio show, be smart enough to take it. What?
There's nothing professional about this setup. There's no microphones or anything. They're just using whatever mic is on the camera.
Oh,
is that right?
Yeah, there's nothing. There's nothing.
But don't you admit if Eric wore headphones, he'd be able to hear that his show is in disarray?
the show's in. The audio is the.
I mean,
least
Eric is
it's
the Eric the actor show.
Yeah, the whole show's in disarray. He doesn't know what the hell he's talking about half the time. And
let's get into the tape. Eric, since you don't appear to listen to your own show, I'm going to play it for you, and I am going to critique it.
I was going to say, has Eric ever listened back besides when we play it for him?
I don't know. No. Can you imagine? How unprofessional is that? Aren't you curious how you're doing?
I take the word of other people.
Yeah, well. And what do they say?
Oh, a lot of people have said that it's a good job.
I got to tell you something. I drive around in my car all day with Howard 100 and Howard 100 on, and I monitor what's going on, including myself.
Right.
I need to hear what's going on and what the show sounds like to a guy in his car. And I know you. I know you block everyone who says anything negative, but maybe some people are trying to help you. He only gets good reviews because he blocks everyone who's negative.
Right.
As soon as you're negative, you're done with Eric.
But, if Eric really was serious about broadcasting, he'd listen.
You have to listen. Listen, I've been going on Letterman's show for years. Whenever I appear somewhere, I watch it at least once to see how my performance was.
How do you think you get better?
It's awfully arrogant, Eric, to think that you're going to be a star and a superstar talent without even... You're so bored you're not listening to yourself. All right, I'm going to play this for Eric because this is the opening of the show. I know I played some of these yesterday, but Eric was quite perturbed with me because I played these without him being here.
Oh, really?
Which is ridiculous. But all right, I'll do it here for him now. Here's Eric's opening to the show.
Okay, attempt number 2 here. Welcome to the JFSC. wrong.
By the way, if I may point out, the woman typing over Eric.
Do you hear this, Eric?
And also, I couldn't even make out the first 5 words Eric said.
I don't know what he's saying.
He said...
But he's trying to work out the name of the show, is what I can, from what I can understand. And he goes, no, that's wrong. And he starts again.
I don't want to start off the show.
Well, if you're doing the impression of Eric, just put your hands over your mouth, Fred.
Yeah, we can hear you do that.
By the way, I'm not adding any sound effect to Eric's tape. I assure you, this typing is the real deal.
The old show, the JFSCTV.com AGT wrap-up show.
That is not me.
Your host, Eric, the actor, which is me, and we're going to recap the America's Got Talent. It's been on since, what I think, May 14th. I want to address something that happened Monday.
It's so hard to hear you. That's number one. Then the show continues on, and this woman that he works with, I guess it's the woman, is fumbling around with her papers, and I can't hear a word Eric's saying.
Parminder Gill.
Her I hear fine.
Oh, yeah, she's loud and overmodulated.
Yeah.
Parminder Gill. Eric, is it possible you'll stop grunting if you sing a country song?
I don't do that.
That's the host.
I talked to plenty of people on the phone off air on this current show, and not one of them.
That's not me.
It's a combination.
It's comical.
That way, it's a combination of it's early in the morning. I just woke up.
Eric, if I did the show, and it
Does
sounded...
Eric really want to be on the show? It almost like he is in another room.
Yeah,
Out the door.
What if the show sounded like this? Hey, Robin, how you doing today? And I gotta tell you, last night I was watching television. I had a great time. And,
I'm sure we'd be very successful.
Robin, and I got to tell you, I love doing the show and I love meeting people. On top of that, I mean, you're hard to understand anyway because you do have that.
No, I fucking. No, I fucking don't.
No, you have a voice that is difficult to understand sometimes.
I fucking know.
Eric, you're going to tell us you can hear you perfectly.
Now, what do you hear?
Fred, kiss my ass.
Eric, what do you hear when you hear me play back these tapes? Do you think it sounds good? Let me hear.
No.
I'll play you another one. Here, I'm not putting any sound effects on this. Here's Eric talking about. He's recapping his favorite foods, and again with this paper noise.
At Damon Ike, aside from soda and candy,
Notice there's no noise when she's talking.
Yeah, she's bellowing loud and
She's
clear.
bellowing.
what are some of your favorite foods? Is there anything you aren't allowed to have for your health reasons?
Here we go.
I'll answer one part.
First of all, not only is he far away from the microphone or something, but then she makes it even harder with this. Listen.
No, it's what I know. There's nothing like outlaw
Put on some headphones.
on my list of what I can and cannot eat, and
Eric, do you hear this? Am I making any of this up?
No, you're not, but I don't have a fucking thing to put a fucking pair of headphones into.
Well, this is ridiculous.
Well, then you can't do a broadcast.
And who is this girl? Is she trying to sabotage you?
No.
Who is she? She sits in the room with you?
Yes.
Is she hot?
Yes.
Oh. Well, maybe you don't care then. I guess
Maybe he doesn't care to be heard. He's
Right.
got a pretty girl with him.
Is she a professional broadcaster? I mean, who is she? Who is she?
I don't think Her and that person and that are that's doing the whole site.
By the way, you say you don't talk like that. Your answer is, yeah.
Because I'm trying to fucking think of the right way to put it, jackass.
No, you talk like.
Because
I'm just saying, Eric, you're hard enough to understand. You've got to be right on that microphone. They can't be fumbling papers, and she's got to quiet down. And instead of calling me a jackass, get a hold of her and whoever's producing that show.
Yeah, you're not angry at them?
Yeah, no, he's angry at me.
let me explain.
Thank you.
The pauses in my speech are me trying to think of the right fucking thing to say.
Well, I don't care what the reason is. You're hard to understand when you do that. That's all I'm saying. So I'm willing to put up with that.
I don't want to say the wrong fucking thing and then get stuck with it.
But you understand it makes you sound like this.
Well, as long as we can't hear you, you're not stuck with anything.
Well, yeah, that's true. You're safe. We didn't hear a fucking thing.
So just say whatever.
Look, I'm an Eric the Actor fan. I want to hear what you have to say. I can't hear it. Radio is whether you can hear something or not.
Well, if you would shut up long enough for me to say, maybe you would hear.
All right, tell me an explanation.
I was trying to say that the two of them, the person that's the technical person of the JFSCTV.com and her, they're trying to stay behind the scenes. They don't want to be on cam or anything like that.
What's that got to do with anything?
Horrible job.
I mean, what's that got to do with the fact that does the technical guy wear headphones when you're talking?
Actually, yes, he's the only one that does.
And he doesn't hear this? If it was me,
the girl wants to be in the background, but she's the only thing you can hear.
Their actions do not speak of what you say. It's just the way it is. This is what I'm hearing. Here's what I hear. That's what do you hear, Fred?
It's the Eric the Midget Show.
All right. That's what we hear.
That's it. That's everything you get.
And I know you think I'm being harsh, but I'm the only one being honest with you. Why bother doing a show that we can't hear? Okay? Hello?
I'm here.
Look, if the name of the show was Eric's Paper Crumpling and Typing Sound Show, I would say you got a hit. Because that's what I heard. I heard papers crumpling, typing.
And everybody but Eric. You hear somebody talking very well and loudly.
Right.
And then you hear some guy who sounds like he's outside the studio.
You know what I've learned in radio, Eric? People will not put up with... they'll try a show for 30 seconds. If it doesn't sound right, they're gone. Listen, I'm a hit on radio. I know radio. I don't know much, but I know radio. I can help you with that.
Right.
I'm not saying it to be mean. I'm trying to get you some listeners here. I'm the only one, I think, who even advertises this show. I mean, who else is talking about it? Nobody.
You couldn't talk about it if you were going to talk about content because you couldn't hear what Eric said.
I mean, who is the engineer, Robin? Lou Ferrigno? Eric, you're on the air.
You sound great.
You're so damn good. Keep it up. You're doing great.
Thank you, Lou.
You know I played the Incredible Hulk?
Thank you.
All right, Eric. Well, I hope this was of use to you. I don't know. I'm trying to be constructive.
Do you think you'll go back and make some changes?
I'm actually considering possibly putting this on hiatus till the technical issues get worked out.
Yeah, I can see why. He's frustrated. Well, let's hope you get it worked out and you don't have to go on hiatus. All your fans are waiting for the next show. I know I am.
Right.
All right, Eric. Well, best of luck getting that all straightened out. I know how frustrating it can be.
One other thing before you let me go. I'm going to try to enter a contest of one of your...
Well, thank you for that, Eric.
I'm under fire. Eric, go ahead. What did you want to say? Hold it. Incoming, Robin. Incoming. Eric, what were you saying?
Stop it, Jack.
Robin, duck. I mean, I hear a duck. Oh, it's Eric.
Hey, I'm going to enter a
It is an illusion.
that started yesterday.
What contest are you starting?
No, I didn't start it. I'm entering one that started yesterday.
Yeah, what is that?
The coast.
Hold on, Eric. There's a duck sound. Stop it, duck. Wait, fuck you, duck.
Get a gun and shoot it.
Wait, hold on, Robin. I'll get the gun. Eric, keep talking. Hold it. What did you say, Eric? Something about a contest? All right, I got him.
That's time.
All right, I'll turn off my gun. Yes, did you say what you had to say?
The Live with Kelly Coast to Coast co-host search.
Oh, that's a good one.
What is it?
The Live with Kelly co-host search. So Eric, the actor, could be a co-host on Live with Kelly?
That. I would do anything to see that.
So what do we vote for you?
Well, first step.
By the way, their votes are horseshit because somebody we voted for to be her co-host, like they still didn't let him on.
Really?
Remember the last time they had some sort of vote and we put somebody through? Like we got him like 1 million votes and they still didn't put him through. I think it was Booker.
Oh, yeah.
Like if we get Eric all the votes, I bet you they still won't let him co-host. No, they won't.
They don't want this great broadcaster?
They don't want, maybe they don't like handicapped people over at that show. Maybe they don't want America to see handicapped people.
They don't want a show that sounds like the one that was played last week?
Well, I think the engineering would be better on that, Robin.
You think Gelman could help get Eric on mic?
Do you think Kelly would just be going like this while Eric's talking? Eric, so what do we do to help you? And please don't mind my Geiger counter going off during the show. It's just a active test for radiation. Yeah, go ahead.
I was trying to, the first step is I got to send in a video to the website of me trying to pitch being in the contest.
What?
Wait, there's a snake.
What?
Robin, there's a snake in this thing.
Where are we?
Well, my engineer won't get rid of it. Hold it, I'll kill it. There we go. Eric, please.
All right, now
don't let us interrupt you. Yes, you were saying?
I was saying that I have to submit the video by the 29th month.
Wait a minute, somebody's tearing bandages. Somebody must have been hurt.
I accidentally shot myself when I was trying to kill the snake, Robin. But please, Eric, go ahead.
I'll say it a third time.
Please.
I have to submit a video to their website by the 29th.
All right, we'll do it, because we'll all vote for you.
You know, once they see the video, Eric.
Oh, I'm sure it's going to be a great video. Would you send me a copy of the video just so I can see how you're doing?
Where are you taping this video?
I think in the same JFSC studios.
On my laptop, probably.
Yeah. What do you have an agenda for the video you're sending, Kelly?
No, not really.
That's good.
You're just going to do what? What are you planning to say?
I'm going to... Hey, hello, Kelly.
Yeah, here's what's in the news. This is what, you should be like Regis. If you're going to get that job, you got to go, last night, I went out to the 7-Eleven.
It would really be nice if you would let me answer Robin's questions.
Sorry, go ahead. And don't blame the horses that are coming through the studio.
That's right. The Belmont is running through the studio.
Yeah, the Belmont Steaks.
What I was going to do
I got to get out of here.
You are such immature assholes.
You think?
I agree with that.
Yep.
So what is it? What are you planning to say?
I was going to say that I've been a part of the Howard Stern show for almost 10 years, and that I've been on TV shows, and just going to give my credits.
Well, I could argue with that approach.
That
right?
sounds horrible.
It sounds boring. Yeah. Eric, again, I'm going to give you some free advice. You'd be smart to take it. Notice, like, when Regis was on with Kelly, he would talk about what he did that day. Like, you should get real down with it. Like, hey, I had a great night last night, or I had a miserable night last night, or, don't talk about what you've done. Talk about, what you're doing now and, what you read in the newspaper. Like, Regis would hold up the newspaper and go, can you believe this? The Houston Rockets won, or something like that.
All right.
Yeah, you got to act like the hosts something.
And then threaten at the end. Just go, I'm a handicapped little person, and if you don't pick me, you're racist. What is it when you don't like little handicapped people? Is that racism?
Well, it's
what is that?
What is it called?
There's not even a thing. There's not even a name for that. Yeah. A littlest, I believe, right? If a racist is a race, a littlest would be...
Well, a handicapist.
A handicapist littlest. A sizeist. A sizeism.
A sizist.
A sizeism. You're practicing a sizeism.
Got it, Eric?
Yeah.
What are the odds of him getting selected?
None.
Yeah, even if we all vote for him. But I'm going to vote for him. Well, I got to tell you, though, Eric, on one level, I think you got a shot. Because your chipper personality is perfect for a morning show. You know how upbeat you are.
What? I mean, pretend you're on the show.
All right, I'll be Kathy Lee. Eric, you
Kelly.
be... Oh, right. Kelly Lee. Kelly. There's Kathy Lee and Kelly. Yeah.
Her husband presided over your wedding. You can't even remember her name. That's
I do remember her name. I thought of Kathy Lee. Sorry. All right, you ready? I'm Kelly,
yes.
And you're...
The co-host.
The co-host. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the morning show with Kelly Ripa. And we're very excited today because we're welcoming someone new into our family. New on the show, and by the way, all of you voted, so this is your choice. And I just want to say that Gelman personally picked him, and here he is, Eric the actor. Maybe you've heard of him from the Howard Stern show, but he won overwhelmingly. Everyone voted for him. Welcome, Eric.
Thank you, and good morning, Kelly. Good morning, everybody.
So, Eric, tell us about you a little bit. A lot of people who don't know you. What's going on with you? And please don't touch me, by the way. All right, go ahead.
I've been, for almost 10 years now, a regular caller into the Howard Stern show, and I've had...
So you call Howard every morning?
Just about every morning.
Wow. Okay.
I've also had 3 acting parts on 3 different primetime shows. The first one was American Dreams, then Friends, and Plain Sight.
Oh, Plain Sight. Isn't that with Mary McCormick?
Yes, it is.
I don't remember seeing you. What did you play? The doorstop?
I was in the 2nd episode of the 5th season.
Oh, wow.
I played a landlord.
Okay.
I'm changing the channel. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I thought Eric was going to take over, but he wants to talk about his credentials.
Right. He just and you know, Eric, when you show up, the first thing you say is not that, you know, you've been a caller on the Stern Show for 10 years. You got to explain.
I don't know. You know what, Robin? You don't know everything. Eric's got a plan. Well, Eric, it's great having you here. We're going to bring out the North Shore Animal League now. They're bringing out a 40-pound cat to eat you. He's going to eat you on set. Any funny anecdotes from the set of Plain Sight? Must have been great being on the show.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
What an anecdote.
Did anything fun happen?
Do you know what an anecdote is?
Yes, I know what an anecdote is.
Oh, he thought I said anecdote.
If you get bit by a snake, you get the anecdote to kill you.
No, Eric, hey, it's so great having you here. You know, I didn't realize what an actor you were. What happened on the set of In Plain Sight that you might tell us about?
Well, just got to meet up the cast and the crew and do my part.
Wow.
Nothing funny happened?
I could see why Gelman picked you out of all the people we could have chosen.
Nothing happened while you were on the set?
I don't mean to tease you, Eric, but
what
I heard
about
you.
The story of
I
the
heard
werewolves?
you were. Yeah, I heard you were afraid of werewolves when you were working.
Well, didn't encounter any.
Eric.
Hey, come on, Robin.
Oh, my God.
You don't think this is fascinating?
This is awful.
You don't think Kelly and Eric make a good team?
Eric's not giving anything.
Are you saying if anything ever happened to me, Robin, you wouldn't work with Eric?
No.
Oh.
This would be a nightmare.
Right. You know why she says that? You were waiting for something funny or some funny anecdote. And
you should say, like, you know what, Kelly? Just before I went, one of my friends convinced me that werewolves actually existed, and I thought I might get eaten by one when I went to the set, so I made sure to put a rider in my contract that it had to be werewolf-free.
Look, Elephant Boy's laughing at that. Robin, maybe you should co-host with Kelly. You were pretty good. All right, well, Eric, I wish you luck with all your new endeavors. Please let us know when we can start voting for you, all right?
That'll be never. They'll just totally reject this tape. You better show us that tape before you send it.
Yeah, send me the tape so I can critique it and maybe improve it a little, all right?
Okay.
All right. You know, I've taken a special interest in your career, as you know. I mean, I'm responsible for getting you on a lot of shows, and, I feel sort of a sense of responsibility that maybe I could help you with this, this co-hosting thing. In fact, maybe even get that girl that you work with to play Kelly and have some bouncing back and forth between the two of you. That would be my first advice. Rather than make the audition tape yourself. Try to get a partner with you.
And then, just to clarify, you guys are on air next week, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Why is that?
Well, so if I send you the tape...
Oh, right. Okay. All right, Eric, I've spent way too much time with you. Best of luck, and please have your engineer listen to the show a little closer. Thank you.
Right.
All right. Just trying to help. All right, Eric.
Remember, poor JD is out there listening.
Right. He's forced to. JD's probably the only one who's forced to listen to the entire hour. All right. And with any luck, Eric, if you listen to me, you'll be my heir apparent. You know what that means?
Yes.
What does that mean?
It means the person that follows you.
Uh-huh.
You're designating him.
I'm grooming you. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye for now.
Bye for now.
Right. Eric the actor, everyone.
Eric,
there he goes.
Annoying motherfucker.
Robin, by the way, you were very helpful with Eric and trying to mold him.
I just see that audience going down to zero.
Well,
he starts, I got to meet the stars of the show. And maybe that woman's crumpling papers for a reason. Eric has nothing to say.
All right, we have to take a break. We'll be back right after these words.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. How you doing, man?
I feel good. So what brings you down to the show today? You got a new album coming out?
Yeah, I got a new album coming out, and mostly I just want to hang out, man. I'm a huge fan of this show.
Yeah, you excited?
Unbelievable. I mean, I'm a really big fan of this show. I know everything about it. And for the last 4 years, I got diagnosed with leukemia in 2005. So all I've done, besides like trying to live, is stay home and watch Howard TV.
That's awesome.
I mean, I don't watch anything else. Cool. So I know everything, man. I'm down with like the whole Artie and the heroin thing, and I just know everything.
Awesome. This must be real exciting for you then.
It's amazing. I mean, I can't believe I'm here. I see this on TV all the time, and I just can't believe it. I mean, I'm here to promote an album in my foundation for leukemia, but mostly I just want to hang out.
Cool, man.
I didn't even sleep last night.
All right, man. Well, have fun in there. Have fun in there today.
I will. Thank you.
All right, anyway, this guy's name is Rich Cronin. You might remember his hit song with LFO. He had a huge hit. I remember this song, Summer Girl.
All right, you remember this?
Sure, you do too. How old were you when you were in a boy? How you doing, man?
Hi, how you doing?
Hey, good to meet you.
I'm, when I was in the boy band?
Yeah. How'd you get in a boy band?
Well, first of all, when that song blew up, I was 24 years old.
Right.
So you were pretty old
for
in the boy band.
Yeah, I was pretty old.
You were no boy.
No, I wasn't.
That old boy over there.
Here's a tissue.
Sorry.
He's snotting all over the place.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, calm down.
When that came out, I was 24 years old.
24? And how old were you when you got discovered for the boy band?
20.
Yeah. And what do you have to do? You have to audition and stuff? You have to, like...
No. Actually, sorry. I'm from Boston.
Yeah.
And
I know, we can tell.
Sorry.
That's good.
No, I think the accent. I'm sorry.
One of my friends and I, for some reason, he went on tour with the Backstreet Boys,
right?
Who were nothing,
right.
And he was always talking about, we got to get with this guy Lou Pearlman.
Right, Lou was this guy. There was this guy Lou Pearlman who was this incredible producer, if you will.
Well, what happened with Lou? Because I knew Lou. Lou used to own Blimps or something. I don't know how he knew about the music business, but after New Kids on the Block, he just got this idea to put together a boy band.
I mean, he had a lot of bands. He had, what was Justin Timberlake's band?
Yeah. He had NSYNC, he had Backstreet Boys.
He had, my group, we sold
LFO.
4 or 5 million records.
And E-Town.
O-Town.
O-Town, whatever it was called.
He never thought it was going to blow up. And then when the Backstreet Boys blew up and NSYNC blew up, and then, we started to blow up. Not as big as them, but we blew up. He bought a fucking house that was incredible. It wasn't even a house. It was a hotel.
Right.
On this incredible lake. He started buying Bentleys. He had a $250,000 Rolex with diamonds all over it. Meanwhile, he's stealing all my money, everyone's money.
Yeah, so
we all knew it.
You never got paid?
I didn't get paid anywhere near what I should have.
Really?
Nothing.
Well, and didn't your parents or somebody step in, or your accountant go, hey, wait a second, we're not getting paid?
We were always on TRL.
Right.
We were always, starting to sell a lot of records.
Yeah.
And I started to say, well, where's the money?
Right.
And it was like, it was just nuts, man. The guy was such a creep. And
Did you make enough money?
I know the Backstreet Boys had to sort of legally get away from him because he was,
so did
the
NSYNC.
contracts were so ridiculous.
And NSYNC had to leave. Everyone left him.
Did you end up making any money?
Yeah.
Did you become a millionaire?
No.
Not a millionaire.
Wow.
And I should have made like at least $2 million, $3 million.
Wow.
Right.
Easy. But see, here's what it was. I wrote all those songs for LFO.
Right.
I wrote like Summer Girls and all of them.
Right, so that's your publishing and all that.
Yeah. So when that song blew up, I thought, well, wow, I'm gonna get a publishing deal now.
Right.
He offered me $20,000 for my publishing.
Oh my God! Did you take it?
Well, I was thinking about taking it. I was like, holy, I never had $20,000. I never had any money.
In one lump sum, yeah.
No, never. I was excited.
Oh, he's a real Colonel Tom type, yeah.
And now so one of my friends said, are you going to take $20,000? I said, yeah, it's a great deal. He goes, you could make a deal for $500,000 tomorrow.
Right, just on that song.
So he schooled me to this publishing thing. So I was like, I got to do this.
Thank God you didn't sign away your publishing.
No. So I started saying, hey, let's get some publishing deals. So I put a lawyer out there.
Yeah.
Next thing I know, the lawyer's like, oh, I can get you a publishing deal. I can get you $750,000.
Right.
Next thing you know, another song came out called Girl on TV. Went top 5. And now I can get like close to $1 million.
Right.
Next thing I know, he comes back to me and goes, Rich, your publishing has been sold.
Oh,
so what do you mean?
What
he
do you
says,
mean?
yeah, Lou sold your publishing for $1.2 million to Jive Zomba.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
So
he could do that without your signature or anything?
When I first signed the contract with him,
yeah,
He
I
did
signed it away.
That's
Wow.
what that's what I'm saying about those contracts. He had people signing. They were crazy.
Yeah.
He owned everything.
You must have nightmares about this.
I had to go through lots of therapy.
Right.
I went crazy. I mean, I wrote some big songs, and
You must have some good therapy because
No, I don't.
You're still here.
Yeah.
I know. I went crazy.
Wow.
I mean, the guy was awful. But
Oh, that's awful.
besides all this money stuff, the guy was he was really a creepy guy, man. Like, you know.
I met him once. I had him on the show once with some band.
You did?
Yeah.
That was O-Town when they were
O-Town,
being
yeah.
put
Oh, yeah.
on MTV. He came in here with the band.
When I got a hit song, the song went #1.
Right.
He bought me a Navigator. In 5 minutes. He's like, walked in. He goes, yeah, you got a Navigator now.
Yeah, of course, because he was busy stealing your publishing.
He stole my publishing. He charged me for the Navigator. The guy's a fucking asshole.
I got you a Navigator, but you're gonna pay
That's
for it.
right. I just
Oh, he
bought
didn't
your
tell me that,
car
though.
Yeah, right.
that
Oh,
you
no.
have to pay for.
You thought it was a gift.
Yeah, about 7 months later, I found out he's fucking charging me for this
Oh
thing.
my God.
The guy's awful.
Yeah, you know what, dude? I'd rather have my money and I'll go buy my own Navigator.
I'll just decide what kind of car I want.
Yeah.
Well, I said, I want to get a Navigator. He said, well, let's go get it. And
It wasn't all bad though. You got to date Jennifer Love Hewitt. You went out with her for a long time, right?
Yeah, 2 years.
You banged her for 2 years.
Yeah.
And
She's
you
hot.
had some hit records.
Yeah.
Who took the hit?
She's hot.
She is hot.
How'd you get her?
I met her at the Blockbuster Awards.
Oh, no kidding.
And I wasn't, you know, we weren't really mega successful, but we
Right.
still had 3 big hits.
Right.
And at this point, we had no hits.
Right.
I was just there.
And she wants to be a rock star too, doesn't she?
She wants to be a singer.
Right.
Right.
So she
I
probably
think she
figured,
put out an album.
probably figures she'll fuck you a little bit. Maybe you'll write her a song.
I don't even think so. I think she just saw me then. And this is going back 8 years now
Right.
or more. And, you know, we had the same publicist.
Right.
So I started to talk to her. And I couldn't believe it. She kept talking to me and talking to me. She was actually interested.
Right.
And she later on that night, after the Blockbuster Awards, she gave me her number.
Wow.
I was floored. I was
Right.
like, well, you know, because
she's rich and she's hot.
But besides that, I actually was a big fan of hers.
Right.
I worked at Blockbuster 2 years before.
I have two things I like about her.
Yeah, I mean, I worked at Blockbuster 2 years before that, like putting the movies on the shelf.
Right.
And every time I saw a picture, I say, oh, she's
Super
really hot.
Yeah.
And now I'm at the Blockbuster Awards.
And she's putting the moves on you.
The girl on the video cover just gave you her number.
So did you call her right away, or did you play the game and wait a while?
No, I mean, I was so anxious about calling her. I couldn't. And then I actually got a notebook and I wrote down all these subjects. Like,
so you
okay,
needed crib notes.
Oh no, I had the paper was there. I
Shit
was like,
to talk about with Jennifer Love
so
Hewitt.
when there's a quiet point, I'll talk about this
Right.
and this. Like I couldn't imagine there being any quiet points in the conversation.
Right.
I would be awkward silence. So I actually called her up and
Right.
she answered the phone.
Wow.
And we talked for like 2 hours.
Did you use your notes?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, there was no way.
You went through all 2 pages. 2 hours. That's a lot of notes.
No, really. I mean,
Yeah.
and the whole time I'm thinking, this is Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Right.
I was a big fan of hers.
Right. So what happened? Did she go out on a date with you or something?
About a month and a half later,
No.
she says, why don't you come out to L.A.? Now, mind you, I had no money. I was negative money.
Right.
I didn't have a cell
You'd have
phone.
to go to Lou.
Yeah, it's like how do you
Exactly,
You
I
have
did.
to play with Lou's dick.
Dude, it's awful, right? So,
Yeah.
so Lou goes, I got to get out to L.A., Lou. Love wants to see me. Lou was like, oh, this could be good. He goes,
Right.
come out to L.A. with me. I was like, when are you going? He goes, this week.
Right.
He goes, come with me, because I'm shooting my movie out there, which is another story. But so I go out to L.A. and he goes, you can stay in my hotel with me.
Oh God!
Oh, no.
I have a
And
big
your roommates.
I have a big suite. So anyways, I went.
Right.
And I was like, okay, I got to go. So I'm getting my clothes out real fast in the room. It was a
Right.
big suite.
Uh-huh.
And I
Did
was
you
like,
see you naked or something?
no.
No.
And I said, all right, man, I'm out of here. And the publicist picked me up, and we went to Love's house. And it was really weird. Like,
A nightmare.
it was really, I was awful.
Yeah.
It was really
What
weird.
is Jennifer Love Hewitt wearing when you show up at her house?
She was wearing like a ballerina dress
Really?
with like a unicorn in sparkly, like
Oh jeez!
bedazzled.
What's her problem?
She was dressing pretty wild.
Yeah, what
And,
is that about? That was for the date? She wore a ballerina outfit?
I
With
think,
a unicorn?
I
on
feel
it?
like it was a ballerina outfit.
Yeah.
It looked like the dress went out and yeah, it was
like a tutu and all that.
She probably didn't
yeah,
even
it was a tutu. It was a tutu.
Did she look hot?
she looked hot, but I just thought the outfit was completely out of
Inappropriate.
control.
Yeah, right.
Nah, so I like. Look,
At least it was a girl, better than me with Lou.
right.
Dude, she was Jennifer Love.
She's a lot less scary than Lou.
Oh no, I was really.
wow.
It's true. So we wanted to date to Universal Studios, and she was totally like into me. I couldn't believe it, man. I mean, and we went.
How long before you get in her pants?
Well, she asked me to stay at her house that night.
Wow.
Thank goodness, because that meant
I
no
did-
Lou hotel room.
I know, it was amazing.
Did you bang her?
Not that night. I didn't even go to her house.
Why?
I was trying to play it cool.
Yeah, that's
She
crazy.
lives with her mother.
Right.
So I was like, you know, I just was freaking out so bad I couldn't spend the night. I couldn't do it. I was like,
Plus, you didn't have your notebook with all your notes.
I couldn't talk to her anymore.
Right.
I didn't know what to say. So I was like, fuck, I got to regroup, think about this shit all night. So I said to my publicist, I was like, hey, can I stay at your house tonight?
Right.
He goes, yeah. What, you don't want to stay with Lou? I was like, no, I don't want to stay with fucking Lou.
Lou.
He's like, all right. So Love says, well, if you can't stay at my house tonight, I want to pick you up in the morning. I was like, yeah, what time? She goes, I'll be there at 7 in the morning.
Oh,
Beautiful.
my goodness.
She's into it.
So I was like, holy shit. She goes, because I have an audition, and I have to get my hair done. So I'm like,
So you're just going to hang out with her
so
while she
I'll
runs?
fucking go.
Yeah.
Right. What else you got to do?
Nah, so that's why I was out there for her.
But that's not a lot of time to study your notes to figure out what
Well,
they're
you
talking
write
about.
while she's having her hair done.
So
Right.
no, I had to sit with her.
Oh.
And I was like,
Man.
I was thinking about all this shit, dude. We didn't have any hit records.
Right.
I was nothing.
Right.
And she's like spending all this time with me and wanting to hang out with me. I was like, what the hell? I don't understand it, but I love it.
Right.
So so she gets there at 7 in the morning. She hands me a Mentos, like those colored fruity Mentos.
Yeah.
She goes, these are for you. I was like, thank you. And she's like, well, let's go to get my hair done. I was like, all right. And we're in her little Mercedes, like the smallest Mercedes available on the market. And I'm in there like, oh, this is great. You know, 'cause I'm 6'3". And I'm like, this is great. This is awesome. Yeah. And I'm sitting there trying to think of shit to say.
All right.
And I was having a hard time. She did all the talking, though.
You shouldn't shut up.
My head was spinning, but I was thinking about her, and she was like, hey, will you? She goes, I'm going to get out of the car here. We're at the hair place. She goes, I'm going to get out of the car here and go in. Will you park my car?
Wow.
I'm like, oh, jeez, I don't know. I'm going to crash this thing. So I don't know my way around here. The thing's fucking miniature car.
Right.
And I'm like, yeah.
Where the fuck are you going to park it?
I'm going to park it? I'm an awful driver. I'm a fucking awful driver.
I don't know where you are.
I didn't know where I was. I had no idea where I was. And the blocks are fucking huge. I'm like, yeah, I'll do it. She got in there. I was like, holy fucking shit. So I'm driving around like the block. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? I finally parked the thing. Sweating bullets.
Right.
I walk in the room. I'm like, yeah, your car's out there. It's fine. She was like, cool. So then I sit down on the seat, and everyone, this is Rich. I'm like, hi. She's like, all the hairdressers, you know, hi. She's like, so Rich is from Boston, and he's a boy band and all this stuff. I'm like, yeah. We were there for like 3 hours. And she was looking at like magazines and going, oh, Tom Cruise looks amazing and all this stuff. I mean, it was bullshit.
Yeah.
Hey, what did you expect her to talk about?
I don't care what she talked about. I was just like, fucking Jennifer Love Hewitt. So
That's weird when you realize with most broads like that, you're making notes on what to talk about, and you realize they're just morons.
They're just gonna keep talking.
Yeah, she's not gonna shut the fuck up.
I'm just gonna say yeah.
Yeah.
So then after that, we went to a coffee shop, and then she went to an audition, and it was just.
That must have been some audition. Probably sucked.
No, it was for what was it?
Oh, no.
Archie. The Archie movie that never came out. But,
Archie and Veronica?
She's going to play Veronica.
She was supposed to play Veronica.
She didn't even get it.
No.
Yeah.
So I wrote a song called West Side Story. I said Veronica. It was about a girl named Veronica. And I was so lame.
Yeah.
I was so lame. I wrote all these songs about her, like encrypted, like to her.
Right.
I was fucking lame, dude.
Oh, stop.
What was it like banging her? Like when you were banging her, you were like, oh man, I can't believe I'm banging Jennifer Love Hewitt.
When that happened.
And you must have come in 2 seconds, huh?
Well, she made me wear 2 condoms.
2?
Yeah.
How do you get 2 on?
One for her, one for her mother.
No,
Wait a second. You're telling me, because you know what? I heard that's dangerous. Like, they're more likely to break
that
when you
way,
wear
yeah.
two.
I heard that too.
Yeah.
I heard
It's
that.
hard to do that.
I didn't hear it then.
Yeah, by the way, this is, in case you don't just tuned in, this is Rich Cronin. He's got a new album out. I'll tell you about that, $1 Billion Sound. available at richcronin.net.
He ought to just put these stories on a CD.
Yeah.
I wrote a book.
Really?
You got a book too, right?
Well, I don't have a. Yeah, I wrote a book.
Yeah. Can you get it anywhere? Or?
I'm gonna try.
Yeah,
No,
you'll
you
get
haven't
it.
got a
You'll get
publisher
it.
yet?
Yeah, yeah.
I haven't
my
tried.
God.
You got some good fucking stories,
This is
dude.
amazing.
I have so many stories.
And you
but,
had leukemia too, right? You just got over that.
I had awful leukemia. I got this. It was called AML, and I just went to the doctor one day. I was losing weight, and my father was really nervous. I was home. I was living in Orlando at the time, and I went to visit them. And he said, the minute I walked in, he said, "You look like shit."
Right.
I was like, "Thanks." He says, "You got to go to the doctor." So about, in 2 days, I went to the doctor. The doctor says, "Wow, you don't look good. I think you have mono." I said, "Oh, mono, whatever." He goes, "Let's take a blood test." And they took the blood test, and I had leukemia, AML.
Cancer.
Awful. It's supposed to kill you in 8 weeks.
How'd you beat it?
I don't know.
How long ago was this?
2005. I got diagnosed.
Are you all right now, or you?
I am. I don't have it. So what happened
Gone.
was
It left you.
I got the leukemia, and it was like, this is the worst one you can get. It's very rare that a young guy gets it. So usually older men will get it.
Why do you think you got it?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I have good luck. I don't know. It's just awful. But I got it, and I went through all this chemotherapy, and
man,
and a year later it came back.
Oh.
Wow.
So the doctor said, "Look, the only choice you have is a bone marrow transplant." And my brother and sister didn't match me, nor my family matched. So they said, "Well, we're going to try to look for one for you. But meanwhile, we have to get you back into remission if we can." So I got a bone marrow transplant. Eventually, I got back in remission, and I went through all this radiation. And
damn, that must be painful shit.
Yeah, man. And then in June, I had a stroke.
Good Lord!
From the treatment they were giving me for the leukemia, they were giving me this stuff called IVHG at the hospital, and they put the thing in my arm. And I was there. It takes 5 hours, and I'm sitting there. I went to sleep, and the doctor woke me up. He says, "Rich, sit up," because I was in the bed, and I said, "All right." And I couldn't sit up. And everything, I felt really weird. Everything seemed like it wasn't real. He goes, "Come on, sit up." He realized I wasn't kidding.
Yeah.
My face started to droop, and he goes, "Oh my God, he's having a stroke."
Jeez.
So
it's a good thing they woke you up.
They caused it.
Yeah.
I think. I mean, it happened right there, and they told me, like, "Look, this is from IVHG."
Yeah.
What is IVHG?
I have no idea. It's something to help your immune system out.
Man.
So
you think you beat it or what? What's going on now?
I hope I beat it, man.
You got the bone marrow.
I got someone else's bone marrow. If I had a kid, which I couldn't because I had so much radiation, and if I did, it wouldn't even be mine. It would be like this other guy's thing.
Right.
Yeah.
There's more of this other guy in you than you.
Oh, 100%. I'm not even there anymore.
So when you were fucking Jennifer Love Hewitt, get back to that because I broke it up a little bit.
So Jennifer Love Hewitt, when I first had sex with her,
she goes, "Wear 2 condoms."
Yeah,
Did you think that was weird? How'd she look naked?
She looks great, man.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe what was happening,
Right.
But I don't have anything bad to say about her, She's a great.
Good in bed?
I thought so.
Fully shaved vagina?
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah.
No, that turns me on.
But I have nothing bad to say about her. I mean,
right.
Obviously I had sex with her. I was with her for 2 years.
Yeah, but she was cheating on you like crazy, though, right?
Yeah.
That's a bummer.
What?
Yeah.
Jennifer Love Hewitt?
Jennifer Love Hewitt gave him like a ring, like a promise ring. She's like a dude. He's more like the chick, and she's like the dude.
She's giving the rings and then going around.
And he finds out she gives a ring to all the fucking guys, and she's fucking a bunch of guys, right?
Yeah.
How many guys was she doing behind your back? Did you find out?
Yeah. Well, no, I don't know. She gave me a ring, and we went to Cartier in Beverly Hills, and she's like, "Oh, I'm going to give you something very special. I've never done this before. And, I have to give it to you." And I was like, "All right." And she goes into the place, she comes out, and she gives me this ring. It's like the infinity ring. And I'm like, wow, she's fucking in love with me.
Right.
We're going to get married.
This is a ticket.
This is unbelievable.
Right.
I'm going to fucking marry her.
You're going to be Mr. Jennifer Love Hewitt.
She goes, "Listen.
Yeah.
I want to marry you. We're going to be together forever. If you wear this ring, it's forever." I'm like, "Oh, yeah."
Let's go.
I fucking found out.
It's my ticket out of Lou.
Dude, this is
How
the only
long did it take you to find
You found
2
out
years.
what?
I found out. So I did this reality show called Man Band, Mission Man Band. It's the worst name ever. And the worst show ever.
Right.
And it was me, Jeff Timmons from 98 Degrees, Chris Kirkpatrick from NSYNC, and this guy from Color Me Bad named Brian Abrams. Whatever. And
Color Me Bad.
I'm talking to Jeff Timmons goes, hey, you and me have something in common, man. I'm like, what? Jennifer Love Hewitt. I'm like, what? No, I'm really like, what?
Yeah, you're like in love with her.
I mean, we've been broken up for 5 years. I was like, what? He says, yeah, man, Jennifer Love, you and me. I was like, oh, what the fuck? Because I always asked her about that. Did you ever get with it? 90 Degrees. I was nuts.
Yeah.
Did you ever get with this guy? No. She goes, yeah. In fact, one time, she wanted to marry me. I said, what? He goes, oh, yeah. She took me to Cartier in Beverly Hills.
Oh, my God.
And she gave me the...
She's like Errol Flynn.
She gave me this thing called the Infinity Ring. I was like, she gave me the fucking Infinity Ring.
Yeah.
And she gave me the whole speech. She gave me this big speech how she wants to, like, be together forever. I was like, what the fuck?
What is she, like a sociopath?
Oh, man.
That's wild.
When that happened...
Yeah, that sucked. When that happened, your head must have been spinning.
I was lost, man.
Yeah.
This was like 2 years ago.
Bro, that's tough stuff.
It was rough, man.
Yeah, man.
But
this boy band stuff's tough. So now you're doing a solo thing, huh?
Yeah, I have a solo record.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty excited about it. I think it actually came out pretty good.
Yeah. So I guess Jennifer Love dumped you. I mean, you don't see her
yeah,
anymore.
she dumped me. What happened was at the very end of that relationship, she was in New York doing a movie, and Us Weekly, that magazine, I get a phone call from someone at my record company. They go, Rich.
Yo, we got something in common?
No. He goes, Rich, get Us Weekly. Just came out.
Yeah.
I was like, why? What's up? He goes, just get it. I was like, no, seriously. He goes, just get it. Bye. Hangs up. So I live in the Prudential building in Boston. So right downstairs in my building there was a supermarket. So I was like, all right. So I go down. I'm like, maybe there's something cool like Rich Cronin this. I don't know. Must be about me. No. It was a fucking thing about Jennifer Love Hewitt in New York City. All these paparazzi photos, like her with 7 guys.
7 guys?
Something like that,
oh
dude.
My God.
She was this one guy, dude, check it out. She was with this dude, some guy on Broadway.
Yeah.
By the way, I went to that play with her.
Wow.
To see the Full Monty. Patrick Wilson.
She was with Patrick Wilson. Meanwhile, you took her to the play.
She took
me
you
to the play. She took me to the play.
watch her boyfriend on stage.
She didn't know. She just saw him when I was sitting next to her.
She dug the way he looked.
She was like, oh,
yeah,
I'm into him. So then...
Oh, she said this.
She didn't say it, but now I'm thinking back. And I'm like...
Wow.
What the fuck? She goes... So then she called me up 3 days later when I got home to Boston. She goes, hey, my grandmother's coming in tonight. I was like, oh, cool, yeah, have fun. She goes... Hey, you know what we're going to do? We're going to go back to the Full Monty. Like, that was fun. I was like,
yeah.
It wasn't that good.
Yeah.
Next thing I know, she's in the magazine with the fucking guy.
Wasn't Full Monty where the dudes are nude,
They
too?
get naked on stage.
Yeah, they're not even good-looking dudes either.
Right. Did you got big cocks?
I guess so.
Yeah.
I hated the play, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Oh, my God. So when you saw that in the magazine, did you call her up and say, what the fuck?
I tried to.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't just that. She was with this other guy, and this guy, and that guy, and rumors about her and Alec Baldwin.
Right.
She was doing the movie with Alec Baldwin.
Yeah.
I was on the bed having a panic attack.
Right, you were heartbroken.
Oh, so I called her up. I was like, "Do you have something to say to me?" I was the girl in this relationship.
Right.
And she goes like this. She goes, "Listen, don't you fucking call me up like this when I'm at work. I'm fucking working. Don't you fucking call me like this. If you believe that bullshit, shame on you." I'm like, I just saw 7 pictures of you holding 7 guys' hands.
Yeah. I mean, what do you mean if you believe
Dated last week on every one. I'm like, the 21st, 21st, 22nd, 23rd. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? She goes, I'm not going to even discuss this. If you believe that bullshit, you're out of your mind. She hung up.
And that was the last you spoke to her?
No. I called her one time after that. She didn't call me for 3 days.
Right.
I was like, I'm done.
Right.
I called her. No, she called me up. And she had the whole thing rehearsed.
Yeah, probably written it down in a notebook.
Oh,
yeah, she did.
Yeah.
And she was just like, I couldn't say a thing. It was all rehearsed. You're never gonna yell at me again. You're never gonna treat me bad. I'm not gonna be treated like this.
Yeah, putting it all on you.
You know,
Meanwhile, she's
it was
cheating.
all on me. And
Yeah.
she goes, I'm out of this relationship.
Yeah.
Goodbye. I have to go do the Tonight Show. and hung up the phone.
Yeah.
And that was it.
You never said a word.
And she made it all your fault.
Yeah.
That was nice.
But whatever. She's a great girl.
Yeah.
Sure, a lot of people found her so.
I don't know,
Hey,
man.
you were way into it. You would have married her, right? Sure.
In a second.
Do any sex videos with her?
No.
Oh, dude. Anything kinky going on between you and her? Like, you do anything weird?
Yeah, I don't think.
69? Anal? Yeah? Anal?
No.
69.
No, yeah.
Yeah, I would do that with her. Totally 69.
I just,
Does she eat ass at all?
No.
No. Too bad. She ain't that crazy.
No, she wasn't. She was, again, she's just out there doing her thing.
That ain't the type of broad that would have stuck with you through the leukemia, I'll tell you that.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
But honestly,
do you have a dirty little name for her in bed?
Missy, I call it.
Missy?
I called her thing Missy.
A pussy.
Yeah.
Why don't you just call it a pussy? That's very...
I don't think she liked that.
Yeah, she likes Missy.
Yeah,
Son
whatever.
of a bitch. I'll use that if I ever get her.
She was
Tell her you don't want any infinity ring, though.
No rings, baby. Where's Missy?
She was really, but honestly, like...
That Missy must be tight.
She was out there doing her thing, and...
She sure was.
I don't know, man.
What's her deal now? Is she like working there?
Yeah, she has a TV show.
She's the ghost whisperer.
Yeah, she whispers to ghosts.
On CBS.
What?
It's a hit show, though. It's a hit show.
It's been on for a few years.
All right, so anyway, the new single now from Rich is from his album $1 Billion Sound, available at richcronin.net. Also, for more information on Rich's Leukemia Foundation, you go to richcroninhopefoundation.com, charity thing you're involved in, right?
Yeah.
And here's a little bit of your tune, your new one, right?
Yeah.
Anything about Jennifer Love in this, or no?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I think
Really?
so.
Well, you're still hung up on her.
Yeah, a little bit. No. This song's about what happens during the whole boy band thing.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
They say hindsight is 20/20, and that's plenty good advice. But in time, we all roll dice. When I was 15, I fell in love with that noise on the radio. It drove me crazy though. Of course, I knew that I didn't have a chance. I'd make it one day, no matter what the circumstance. Cause I just couldn't say no. Crumpled up paper on my bedroom floor. Song after song, lyric for lyric. My dream was out of reach, man, I couldn't get near it. Until one day I was standing right there. Someone please tell me how the hell I got here.
So here's the story of your life.
Who's the broad?
A girl I'm working with.
You doing her?
No.
You got a girlfriend now?
No.
You sound like a black dude when you do your thing. Right?
Yeah, I guess.
It's kind of cool. Right?
Yeah, I was going to say, who's the guy?
Yeah.
Nothing seems to bring me back to you, no matter what I do. Now I'm driving down Route 3.
You producing this too?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Gotta get my feel again. Nowadays life is way more tough. I did all I could do, but it wasn't enough. I went down to Orlando.
When you were working with that girl, did you tell her the secret to making it big?
And they took me off track.
No.
Nah, you should.
No, maybe I
Show up in
should.
your underwear.
She's good looking. Good looking, too.
Hey, James, you're on the air. What do you want to ask? Go ahead real quick because we're running out of time. We got a bunch of stuff.
Awesome interview.
Oh, this guy's the best.
Fucking hilarious.
This guy's got a real life.
Yeah. Hey, how come you guys haven't asked, what were the titties like? Were they fake?
No.
Were they...
Those are real?
Yeah, they're real.
What?
I mean, Lou's.
Yeah. Oh, those are real, too.
Those are real, too.
They look huge, too.
Jennifer Love Hewitt's tits are real, huh?
Yeah, those are
Sounds
real.
to me like you're still in love with her, actually. You
I'm not in love with her. I just, here's what it is.
Was
I
that the love of your life, though?
Yeah.
I am.
Here's the thing. She's a great actress, right? She gets paid millions of dollars to be in movies.
Right.
She could fool me. She's crying.
Right.
I love you. You're the greatest guy.
Oh, wow.
I'm crying when she wants to cry.
It sounds like she's a better actress off screen.
Off screen.
Well,
I've never
hey.
been impressed with her work.
So I was impressed.
On screen.
She still live with her mom?
No.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
How were those titties naked? Were they a little sloppy, or they were like really firm?
No, they look good, man.
They did?
They did. I'm not going to lie.
Man, don't lie. I want the truth.
She looks good. She does. I mean, I don't know about now, but I'm going back 8 years here.
I can't believe she was cheating on you. You're a good guy. You didn't deserve that.
Yeah.
Is there some sort of Boston connection with Lou Pearlman? Because like Donnie Wahlberg and the Backstreet Boys was a Boston kid. Like, are a lot of those kids Boston kids or something?
Well, no.
Donnie Boston kids put out.
Yeah.
Donnie
I don't put
Wahlberg.
I'm joking.
Was it the
thinking-
Backstreet Boys?
No,
No, you're talking with New Kids on the Block.
Oh, he was. Oh, I'm
Right,
sorry.
right.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
It was New
Danny
Kids on
Wood.
the Block.
No, but Danny Wood from that group is a great friend of mine, actually. And when I was sick, he was always visit me at the hospital.
Oh, that's
and
nice.
He's a great guy. But
Yeah. couple of guys can be good, too. You know what I'm saying?
Those guys are good.
Well, listen, you guys heard the story, richest single story of my life. And $1 Billion Sound is available at richcronin.net.
Yeah, publishers ought to get in touch with
I mean,
him.
I'm a good writer. I wrote for the Jonas Brothers, everyone.
You making some money now with...
Well, I've been out of the business now for 3.5 years with this leukemia. So
Yeah.
I got to get back in it now.
Yeah, you got the talent, man. You can do it.
You wrote for the Jonas. You got your publishing back? Or does everything still go to Lou if you write a song?
Lou's in jail.
Lou's in jail, man. He ain't taking anybody's publishing.
But I'm not getting any money out of him either.
For more information on Rich's Leukemia Foundation, go to richcroninhopefoundation.com also. And you write the music and the lyrics and the whole thing.
I do it all, yeah.
You can write. You wrote a couple of hits, man. That's a valuable thing, you know.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have the publishing, though.
And I would say if they could, they could also go to my MySpace as well.
Okay, and Mark, go ahead. You have the last question for Rich Cronin.
Hey now.
Hey.
Hey, this guy's the best fucking representative for Boston I've ever heard. Radio fucking gold.
Yeah, he's a good dude. I like him.
I wanted to ask Rich, you know, is there any way to hang out, maybe get some pussy shrapnel?
I don't have, honestly, I'm not getting any pussy.
Yeah.
I'm really,
and no missy either.
I have nothing.
Yeah.
But if you have any pussy, I'd like to hang out with you.
Anybody got any pussy, get in touch with Rich through the Rich Cronin Hope Foundation.
Yeah, because
Rich Cronin, good guy, man.
Thank you.
Glad I got to meet you. You know, Kid Chris always tells me about you. Said you're a great guest.
Kid Chris is a great guy.
Yeah, he's a good friend of mine,
really
too.
Supports me.
Yeah, nice guy.
Great.
And you're a good guy, and
Thank you.
we support you now, too.
Awesome.
Rich Cronin's album, $1 Billion Sound, available at richcronin.net. We'll be back right after these words.
Thank you.
Rich. Hey.
How'd it go, man?
I think I'm going to be in a lot of trouble now.
Why's that?
I don't know. They kept questioning me, and whenever in radio interviews, I feel really comfortable. And I don't realize that there's millions and millions of people listening to me, so I went into the Jennifer Love Hewitt thing a little too much.
You think so?
Yeah.
Think she'll be pissed?
Yeah, I do.
It's all the truth, though, right?
Yeah, I could have went on. You know, there's so much to tell.
Yeah,
I don't know if I should have told
the book inside you.
I don't know if I should have told it. I'm really regretting that now.
Really?
Which part?
The Jennifer Love Hewitt stuff.
Oh, come on, dude. You know, listen. You sound like you really liked her a lot, but she really sort of screwed you over, and you know. Don't feel bad about it.
All right, man.
I'm sure that next week I'll have another guy and he'll have a similar story, and you won't.
I'm sure there's lots.
You won't be on the hook for it. But you were great.
Thank you very much.
So you had a good time in there?
I had the best. I mean, it was surreal because I didn't get to tell him, but I watched the show since whenever it came on the air, 2006.
Yeah.
I watched it from like that day it came on TV. I ordered it.
Awesome.
And I was sick, you know. I couldn't do anything, so I've watched this shit. You guys, I know all you. Lisa G, Ronnie, I know all of you. And now I'm in the room. It was just really surreal.
Cool, man.
It was nuts.
All right, dude. Thanks for stopping by today.
Thank
Good
you
luck.
I was so upset with Gary yesterday.
Why?
I think he's shaking his head already. No, you know.
Because why did you call me if you're going to be?
I told you I wasn't. You know what? I'm really actually not that upset with you. It's more the other maniacs that work around here. All right, look. This is so. It's going to sound so silly, but nevertheless, when I get off the air after we do the show, I've explained to you that I pretend to go back to my office and work, but what I really do is sleep.
Yes.
You know. And I've told everyone I'm back there sleeping. Now, JD, you're a little prick.
What did he do? He's a part of this?
Yeah, he's an asshole.
Hold on.
Hold on, nothing. Let me explain to Robin what happened, then you'll get your chance. You can say your piece. So, I've explained that I'm just tired. You know, listen, what can I tell you? I get tired. I take a little half-hour break, sometimes 45 minutes at the most. I take a little break after the show, and I go back to my office, and I sleep. And my office is all the way at the end.
Right.
I'm next to JD's office. And I've always said to all the guys, can you just, don't congregate around there, because I'm just trying to, it's not like a hospital and you have to be super quiet. Just down by my end of the office there, can you just keep it quiet for a half hour, something? Give me some time to regroup. Can you just calm down? And JD sort of like sits there, and he knows what's going on. So Gary came off the wrap-up show,
And, you know, I'm there, and I pass out for like 15 minutes. I just want to regroup. All of a sudden, I hear... Gary's talking up a storm right by my door, but really loud. I was like, you know, I'm just going to ignore this. What the fuck? You know, I don't want to bust anyone's balls. So then he goes, bull, 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 bull. And like louder than before. And I'm like, you know, I'm just going to poke my head out and see what's going on. I'm up now. So I poke my head out and I go, Gary. You know, he's got the Howard TV camera on him. I go, Gary.
Oh, okay.
Gary, hey, can you give me a break for like 15 minutes? Oh, you know, he was really sorry and apologetic. He goes, hey, I came off the wrap-up show. I'm sorry. And they asked me to, for Howard TV, he's giving a tour of our complex.
Let's see what JD's up to. Hey, JD, what's up? Nothing. So give it a tour. So this is where JD sits. JD's got 6 TiVos where he records all the different shows, like where he records Kimmel and Letterman and Today Show and all that stuff. And then what time do you usually get in?
About like 4:45.
So you come in and then you start, like, what's your first go-to show when you come in? Like, what's the first thing you look at?
It depends on what's happened over the day or whatever.
Right. And then you get a lot of emails from people telling you about stuff?
I go to a lot of websites.
And we also have a service that we use where we could go and catch the 6 o'clock news in Topeka because somebody told us that somebody called in and Baba Booeyed them, or in Arizona, you know, somebody called and said cunt or something like that. So that's what. And JD, he edits all the clips, and then he comes to me in the morning and he gives me a piece of paper and he goes, I got this, and this, and then I bring it to Howard.
I'm gonna sleep back here.
I'll give it a tour. Sorry. The audience.
The audience?
Yeah.
No, when I leave.
Oh, I didn't know you were still here. I really didn't know you were still here.
JD, what's the matter with you? Say, Gary, be quiet down.
I'm sorry, I didn't notice you that.
I knew you were so sorry.
Right now,
I'm done. It's done.
Greg, I told you, man. You don't listen, man. Stand in the fucking hall. I know you said.
I didn't know. That's what we're done.
Did.
What did you tell me?
I was telling you, but he knows.
The annoying part of it isn't Gary. Gary didn't realize I was back there. You know, I understood that. He forgot.
I didn't even know.
He didn't even know, but he does know I'm back there.
Well, no, because you're usually gone by the time I get off a wrap-up.
Well, yeah, sometimes we run late with the news.
But like, the funny thing was not only did JD know, but everyone...
Well, that's the thing. So JD's sitting there the whole time. I go, hey, JD, I mean, it's not your job to keep... But couldn't you have just said to Gary, hey, Howard's resting in his office, maybe you should wait till 15 minutes?
Like a bro, yeah.
Like a bro, and he goes, you know what, he turns to me and he goes... I thought it would be funny.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm like, fuck you, dickhead.
He thought it would be funny for you to be disturbed and to come out.
And quite frankly, Ronnie, the limo driver, too, he goes, I told these guys they shouldn't go back. I go, oh, you told them not to go back there? He goes, no.
But he let him anyway.
But they know they're not supposed to go back there.
I walk back and he goes, I warned you guys. And I was like, no, you really didn't.
You didn't do a fucking thing. I mean, I don't know why I have him there.
Because everybody's playing pranks. JD's waiting for this to blow up.
Ronnie wanted to see what would happen.
Everybody wants the entertainment of it.
So Ronnie's a shithead. JD's a shithead.
What?
You're a shithead.
Why am I a shithead?
Because you saw what was going on.
Oh, come on. Everybody knows the goddamn rule around here.
So you're my bodyguard.
It's 6 years, dude, okay?
What rule? He had slipped his mind.
That nobody goes back there when Howard's here.
Hold on. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, but you're a dick. You saw what was going on. It was obvious he forgot.
No, I didn't see what was going on because I was waiting for you to... It was 3 or 4 minutes before I was supposed to wake you.
Right.
I was getting my coat out of the green room. I went into Scott to say goodbye, and then I was coming back to say... you to wake up.
Howard, I didn't...
This guy,
JD.
I go to him, stop it now. You throw me under the bus all the time, okay?
I heard him. He
goes, I go, why didn't you say something? He goes, I want to see Gary get in trouble.
Yeah.
Did you really, JD?
What's wrong with you?
I'm sorry.
I'm your fucking boss.
I know. I thought. Listen. First of all,
I'd say, hey, that's my. You know, I got your back. What do you want?
No, I know. He taped this thing before. I didn't know he was going to keep going, but he kept talking.
Well, just say, hey, Howard's asleep. I mean, you don't have to. It's not your job.
I know. No,
Are you mad at me? I guess you are.
No, I'm not mad at you.
Kind of passive-aggressive
Of course it is. Do you blame me for the fact that you're not a film director?
No.
In other words, like,
oh my God.
I give maybe this job is like a golden lasso.
Now you're looking into things way too deeply.
Maybe you should.
Howard,
because that's an aggressive thing, man.
No, it wasn't that. Listen, it was after 11. It was like 11:05.
You knew I was in there.
No, it was,
hold on. I
stooped. 11:12.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
Who cares what it is? You know I'm back
I know.
there.
I just. I
would do that for you.
I stupidly assumed that you were almost done. Yes, I did.
You turned to me and said,
No. There was that.
It'd be really funny. I want to see Gary get in trouble. And then you said something else to me like, hey, I wanted to see Gary,
What's that all about, by the way? Were you mad at me?
No, I'm not mad at anyone. It's I didn't know. I didn't know it was that big of a deal. It was almost. I thought it'd be the
I'm
end.
sleeping.
I know, but I thought it was. You're almost done with the
what?
Your
you
sleep.
don't know when I'm done.
You're usually done like 11:15.
Every minute is precious to me.
I apologize.
Maybe you feel I shouldn't be allowed to just snooze out after the show.
No.
I'm tired.
That's
dude.
I know.
All right.
I know. This can all be blamed on me.
You're so not a bro.
I'm sorry to Gary. I'm sorry to Howard.
I like that he goes. I heard he's almost done with his nap. Hey, there's no such thing as almost done with a nap.
Well,
think about it. When you're sleeping,
you'd had enough, and it would be okay if Gary got busted.
Exactly. And then Lee, the producer from Howard TV, was like, he goes, "It's all my fault. It's all my fault." And I'm like, what? When the fuck did Lee get involved?
Lee was texting me all day yesterday. He goes, let me take the hit for this because it's all my fault.
Why? Why is it his fault?
He said he should have told me that you were still
He
here.
knew you were here.
I didn't know
he
you
did?
were.
Oh, yeah.
So why is he doing that to me? The fuck
I don't
is
know.
wrong with him?
I don't know. He's got
Everybody
issues.
here has a problem.
Yeah, what is the deal? Boff takes a snooze after the show.
So you're
Just
usually,
calm the fuck down.
You're usually gone by the time I get back.
Yeah, well, no, I'm not. Sometimes I'm here till a little later.
But usually, and I just didn't expect.
Sometimes I have meetings. Sometimes I have. Just assume I'm back there. Check first. And Lee, what the fuck is your problem? How do you take responsibility for this?
Because I asked Gary to do the shoot.
Right.
So we set it up, and I feel like because I'm the one who set it up and we know the rules, that
you broke the rules.
Yeah. So
and this little prick over here, JD, knew I was back there.
It's my fault.
The thing is, none of that would have happened if I just sort of thought about before we started shooting. And Ronnie would tell you that we usually go up.
I know it seems like a dumb thing to you guys, but I just I don't get. I'm so fucking sleep deprived. I'm walking around like there's a big headache in my head. So if I get a few minutes after the show to just chill, I'm good as new, ready to go.
I'm usually I'm usually cognizant of how
you were cognizant. You purposely wanted to get Gary in trouble with me, and you wanted me up.
No, I don't want you up.
I still say he's the most guilty.
I agree. I'm the most guilty.
That JD has warned me a couple of times. He does that most of the time.
Right.
So today or yesterday, something was going on with him.
I don't want him to be the police. You're not in charge of whether or not. You know what I mean? But you could have just, Gary, you feel comfortable.
Like I said,
I know with Robin sometimes you're like, hey, it's kind of cool to tell Robin stuff. But
I tell everyone usually.
So, but this time you thought it would be funny. All right, I got it. I got it. That's what you said. You thought it's funny.
I wanted to be a merry prankster.
Was it funny for you? At least I hope it was funny. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, was it good?
He was laughing.
Yeah.
At the time, now. Now I feel like the asshole that I was.
And then it's even annoying that like Lee doesn't know when I'm back there.
No, I do. I mean, I'm being honest. Yeah.
So why'd you do it?
Well, what usually happens is I'll say to Ronnie, if we need to do like a green screen interview or something, I'll say, hey, is it cool for us to do anything? And we just forgot. We thought you were gone.
Right, you thought I was gone. JD could have told you I wasn't gone.
Yeah, but it should have gotten.
So
to
I'm
that
not.
point.
I don't feel it is your full responsibility. All right, you made a mistake.
Just waited to do it. Yeah. That's all I'm saying. I'm not like going to kill myself or anything, but it's the truth.
JD should kill himself.
Well, there's a lot of reasons why I should kill myself.
Don't kill yourself.
What are you talking about?
No, I'm not going to kill myself.
Lee said he was going to kill himself. I said JD's going to kill himself.
No, but JD says there's a lot of reasons why he should kill himself, but he's not.
You don't know the reasons. You know the reasons. Go ahead, name them. You know the reasons. You want JD to spell it out?
All the reasons you picked Jason over me.
Thank you, Lee. JD's bent out of shape because Jason, every single time.
It's him and Benjy.
Every year on the intern show, they ask the question, like an F, marry, kill. Who would you kill? Who would you fuck? Who would you marry? And JD always gets killed. And like he's really upset because Jason's hotter than him, evidently. And it's kind of hard for him to accept because Jason...
And Benjy.
always beat him out.
Yeah.
And so he says that's a reason he'd want to, not that he wants to kill himself, but he's saying...
But that's one of the reasons if he were.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's upsetting to lose to Jason. I thought you were hotter than Jason.
Well, I don't know. I guess if I gained a few pounds and lost some hair... But I guess it's all about personality. I guess I don't have a good personality.
Well, you don't.
Thanks.
Well, you don't speak well. You have a good personality when you're right. Like on Facebook.
I don't speak well on air. I speak well when, there's not a lot of people.
No, you don't.
Around.
When there's no one around,
we hardly have conversations, like off air. Had a couple.
I took you to dinner.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Once.
Yeah, you were better.
See?
He was.
Yeah. He was better when he's not on air. He gets nervous or something. I don't know what
If
happens.
you listen back to his explanation as to, when he was trying to answer all the questions that were coming at him as to why he didn't alert anyone, it's just one, it's
Well, there's no explanation.
No, there's not.
If you want to get into it, I mean, it's a very aggressive sort of action to
it's
say.
It's passive-aggressive because he's not doing anything. He's letting it happen.
Yeah. It's weird. It was weird because I always considered JD my little bro, but but now I don't. You've ruined that. I see you don't like me.
No, that's not. Oh, no.
Nah. Who do you think he's more angry with than that, Gary or me?
No.
Well, it's both of you, but
Yeah.
who?
I think it's me. I mean, the guys on here are saying,
the guys, you mean Jason?
No, actually not Jason. Jason said a word about it. Other people have. Like, what's he mad at you about?
No, I'm not mad at anyone. I just.
You are. You're not in touch then. You're mad.
No,
You're
I'm
angry.
not.
He's
I'm
so
not mad.
passive that, he's mad at Gary and he's going to use you to get him back.
I'm
Look,
not mad at
I know
anyone.
you got reason to be angry.
You were an innocent bystander.
Your mother moved away. I get that.
Oh, my God.
All right, I get that. But don't take it out on me.
No, I.
Gary.
Oh.
What?
Nothing. I give up.
I mean, that was weird.
I'm not mad at anyone.
Right.
And
You're not in touch with your anger. That's what is going on.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Well, I know it.
All right, not good.
What? He just went, knock him.
Duke Nukem.
Duke Nukem. No, it was really weird when I popped my head out and I'm like, Gary, can you just calm down for a few minutes? And, I'll be done. And then the evil that came out of JD was like,
He started laughing.
Yeah. He was just that high pitched laugh he does. He goes, like a girl, and he goes, that's it. Thank you. That one. And he starts doing that, and he goes, I just want to see Gary get in trouble. Wow.
I mean, I didn't know it'd be that.
That's what the whole explanation was.
Yeah. Frank, can you replay that?
I don't know.
Yeah, you got me good yesterday. All right. You got me good.
It's not so funny.
You win.
No, I don't win. Sorry.
At 2, JD.
No, fuck off.
At 2. Whatever that means.
There's no
At 2.
nothing.
At 2, JD. What does that 2 mean? I don't know.
It means you too.
And you.
And you. And you.
You're, not you, my brother.
Right. At 2, JD.
No.
That's how I should have said it. By the way, JD, you got me good yesterday.
No.
You did. You can repeat after me. Howard, you're a sucker. Go ahead, say it. You fell into my trap of thinking I was a good guy.
Should I say Gary too?
No, say Howard, you are a sucker.
Howard, you are a sucker.
All right. Well, okay, now I know the truth.
Well, now we have that.
That's not the truth.
Well,
it's not the truth.
No, it's okay. Howard,
You didn't stumble once.
No, that he says clearly. Howard, you are a sucker.
No.
Everything else is Well, you got me good, man.
No.
All right, that's okay. I know. I'm a bad guy.
No, it's not.
Gary's a douche.
I'm not. It's not it.
I hope you have a good time at the lavish Christmas party I throw for you.
I'll have a grand time now.
I'll be resting back there today if you want to get me.
No. No more.
Oh,
No
my
more.
goodness.
Hey, you guys from Shade 45 want to come down and make some noise?
Where did he go? I wasn't done talking to him.
I deserve it.
Listen, I've got your back.
I know. I know.
What did I say the other day when you didn't feel well? I said, go home, relax. Once you get better.
Well, I felt like I was going to puke everywhere.
Right. That's right. That's right. I got your back.
Yeah.
What? Ja?
Are you speaking Swedish now?
He's Jar Jar Binks at this point.
Maybe today you can punch me in the balls when I'm walking in the hall. Maybe you could do that. That'd be funny, right? Or do me a favor, trip me on the way into my office today. Hardy ha ha ha. Hardy ha 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 Meyer. Got me good yesterday. Thank you. Wonder what other practical jokes JD has planned.
Nothing. I'm done. I'm out of the practical joke business.
All right.
Until the next time.
No, there's no next time now.
When his anger takes over him and the evil JD comes.
I can't resist. Do you have one of those hand buzzers, where you shake the guy's hand and you shock him?
A flower that shoots water.
Right. Well, I guess my boy has grown up. And he hasn't grown up into the man I wanted him.
No,
He grew up to hate you.
Yeah, he did.
No, I don't hate anyone. I don't hate anyone.
A lot of times that happens. A lot of times.
No.
No matter how much love you give a child, they can still hate you.
And they just don't
They don't like you. I don't think you hate me, but you don't like me.
No, I like you. No,
I get it.
If I didn't like you, I wouldn't work here.
Where did I go
Maybe you
wrong?
like him, but you're like, he indulges himself too much.
No.
Where did I go wrong?
Why
with you?
is he sleeping?
I
in
thought
there
with
while
you
I'm
I had
working?
a special thing. Thought of you as a son.
The way he dotes on you and cares for you.
Was it your little room I gave you?
No.
I put a TV in it.
That's part of my job.
He's got that big office he sleeps in, and I'm in this room slaving away in a closet.
Meanwhile, my office is small, too.
I know.
Yeah.
And you hardly have anything in there.
Right.
I know. I
have a chair, and that's it.
I had a lapse of judgment.
All right.
One day, and I'm sorry.
I accept your apology. I forgive you.
No, you don't have to do that. But
I do.
Okay.
All right.
But and I'm sorry to Gary.
I mean, Jared's gone. Why are you so angry?
You'd think his mood would elevate.
We got rid of the best-looking guy here. So you moved up a notch.
I still
that's not. And I don't know about that.
It'd be funny, like when I'm napping today, crash those cymbals next to my door, and I'll jump up.
I was going to give bagpipes.
All right, thank you. All right, go back to your cubicle. He got me good, that kid.
JD.
Yes?
Yesterday's incident, shall we say, really took a toll on you this morning.
I guess, yeah.
Well, because you're typically in the boss's good graces. I mean, he loves you. And you're known for being a hardworking, dedicated guy. You're very thorough. You're very on point with all forms of media clips and such. But here was an opportunity in the boss's eyes to prevent a tragedy, shall we say? Or a huge annoyance?
To keep things rolling naturally, basically. I guess. I don't know.
And
to not rock the boat.
Right.
And I rocked the boat, and I ended up fucking drowning in the water like an asshole. If I knew then that just the whole thing would not be as funny, and I would end up being called a prick and an asshole, and have Howard and Gary thinking of me in a negative fashion, I would have said something. But at the time, I I was an idiot, basically. I wasn't thinking.
But when you look at
I was thinking, nothing happened. I was to blame. I'm usually the one, you know, there is a responsibility being next to Howard, you know, his office.
With great real estate comes great responsibility.
Exactly.
I mean, you're right there.
Yes. And, you know, I took that responsibility, you know, too lax or something yesterday. Or I didn't think of it in a responsible fashion. And, yeah, you know.
Keep your head up, man. Not the end of the world. People have done much worse things around here, and you have a strong resume.
Well, whatever.
Just go back to being you.
Okay.
Don't sweat it, man.
Okay. You can go now.
Gary, when something like yesterday's quote-unquote incident occurs, do you kick yourself and wish that you could have done things differently? I know yesterday was kind of out of your control, but I spoke with JD just before, and you know, he's sort of running through some of the scenarios he could have, some of the things he could have done better, some of the things that it could have prevented the situation from.
Yeah, I don't think I could have done anything to prevent the situation because I came in right off the wrap-up show, and they said, "Hey, we got to shoot this thing." So I went down to shoot it. I would have assumed that they would have said, "Hey, we're going to shoot in the hallway, but Howard's still here. Let's wait." So I just had no way of knowing.
Right, and I myself was equally as, you know, surprised that he was still here. And the other thing was that there was some miscommunication involved. We never should have sent you to JD's office. That was another thing that occurred.
Well, what happened was I had shot this tour of the Howard Stern studio a couple of days before, and when I did it, Sal and Richard weren't in their office, and JD wasn't in the office. So the original setup was that I was just to go to Sal and Richard's office. When I came out, I remembered that we hadn't shot JD as well, so I just went over there. I called an audible, thinking I was doing a favor for the TV show, but neither here nor there. JD should have said, "Oh, hold on, Howard's still here." And I would have said, "Okay, I'll pick it up, and you know, I can pick up that shot in 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever it is."
When it's all said and done, how pissed off is Howard? How on the Howard meter? How much does something like this aggravate him, and how long will he remember this for?
He's moderately aggravated. He's not hugely pissed off, but he's irritated. It's like, you know, he likes it the way he likes it, and he'll remember it if it happens again. We've all been warned.
His office is truly his you know, his turf, his sanctuary, so to speak.
If I had it to do over again, knowing that that's what he was going to do, I would have soundproofed his office when we built this place. It's not that hard to do. It's just some special drywall that you get that soundproofed, and you know, could have tightened up the door a little bit. I would have soundproofed it.
Because once the show's over, that's his place of peace. That's where he unwinds and decompresses.
That's right.
Yeah. Lee.
Yes, sir.
Yesterday's quote-unquote incident was very preventable, but it was also based on a lot of miscommunication.
Yeah. Basically, I think it could have been prevented, like I said in the studio, by me. I actually grabbed you to shoot. And doing behind the scenes, I'm well aware of the fact that Howard takes a break after the show, so I normally find Ronnie and ask him, "Hey, is it okay to do this or that if we need to shoot?" Yesterday I didn't, because there were different things going on, and even though I think I saw Ronnie, I didn't remember seeing him, which is usually a sign that if he's here after the show, Howard's still there. So I just ignored it. I forgot about it and grabbed you, sexy cameraman, to shoot. Oh, you're welcome. And we went and shot, and the idea was that Gary would do a pickup shot to go to Richard and Sal's office, do that, we'd be done. But he continued to go to JD's office, and it's not his fault, but when that happened, I was standing back because I didn't want to get in the shot, and that's when I saw Howard come out, and it was you, JD, and Gary sort of standing there like, holy shit. And I felt bad. So I feel like even though maybe JD was talking too loud, it could have been prevented if I just would have remembered, you know, before we shot, hey, let's wait till later.
When things like this occur, and you know Howard, but you don't have
Right.
A close relationship with him.
Yeah.
Do you kick yourself like this is the one time that I'm having a little bit of FaceTime with Howard and it's for a negative thing?
No, it's not really like that because we interview him a lot for behind the scenes. But yeah, I mean, being here 5.5 years in the Stern world, it's still new. A lot of people have been here longer. They obviously know him much better than I do, and he knows guys like JD, Ronnie, and Gary way, way better than me. So it's more like, okay, if I fuck up, it's just a little more impactful because maybe, I don't get to deal with him as much. But you know what? It wasn't like I felt terrible, like I wanted to put a gun to my head. It was just watching those guys sort of deal with it. I know they have thick skin. This has happened to them a million times on air. But I just wanted to be honest because I could have sat in the control room and watched Howard chew them all out. I just wanted to be honest about it. So, I'm not worried about if Howard now thinks I'm a fuck up. I don't think he does. It was just being honest about the situation.
I don't want to get caught up in this, but Benjy, what'd you do to your beard?
Uh-oh.
Oh, my God.
What
you
happened?
fucked it up big time.
I haven't looked at him today.
He dyed his beard again. Look at that. Stand up. Show Robin. Oh, my God.
I fucked it up.
Oh, my God.
What did you do? Shave it off.
I was desperate this morning. I was washing for like an hour. I
Did
looked
you use
for
that
razor.
Just for Men again?
Yeah. I got
Are you trying to escape?
Yeah, you wanted?
No.
What? I mean, it's jet, like almost blacker than black.
But there's parts
of it that are still red.
I know.
Did you do it yourself?
Cat.
No, I was falling asleep when we were going to do it, and she did it. She did it to me while I was sleeping. Or falling asleep, and I didn't.
And you never washed it off. Oh my God, you look horrible.
I was horrified. I was so scared when I woke up this morning. I've been trying to.
And that can't be healthy, man.
I agree.
Oh, that is the best. Every time I look at him, I get a laugh.
Why did you dye it again? It was fine. You had a nice color to it.
We thought it would look better to get it darker again, but
wow, there's a lot of work going on here. Good Lord.
I can't believe.
This is where you're supposed to say I'm more handsome.
I mean, look at how this is all backfiring.
Oh, my goodness.
What else? Yeah.
The guys from TV, we can't tell if he's got nail polish on or if it's the ink from the beard stuff.
You have nail polish?
That was just for fun. I did put nail polish on.
Let me
last
see.
night. Yeah.
Oh, that's your what do you call that, goth look?
I don't know.
Grunge.
This is my Twilight look.
It looks like Herman Munster. Yeah, it's like Twilight. He's part of the vampire family.
She's trying to change him into Robert Pattinson?
I'm a chubby Taylor Lautner.
She's trying to make him into like a rock star.
Right.
You know.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
One more, because Sal just came in and he knows makeup. He thinks Benji's wearing eyeliner.
Are you?
I thought I washed most of that off.
Oh, my God. What is going on, Howard?
What's going on? I told you. This girl doesn't like the way he looks. So sad in a way.
No, she loves the way I look.
Yeah, I see. It's going really well. She's dyeing your beard and you're falling asleep.
She's putting that
eyeliner
crap on you and letting you fall asleep. She's hoping it kills you.
Put it this way, Benjy. George Clooney's girlfriends don't sit there and groom him into something else.
While they're sleeping.
No.
She's constantly looking at you and tweaking.
Yeah. And all the tweaking and didn't doing anything for her.
It backfires.
I heard she wants you to get tattoos, too. That's the latest rumor.
I wouldn't get tattoos.
I know, but she wants you to.
Well, we played around with some fake tattoos, but I wouldn't get a real tattoo.
Why?
It's not my thing.
Yeah, no, because your parents would do it.
Well, I mean, that's probably how it got.
He won't get an earring because he's afraid of his mother. I said to him, you got to get past that.
Yes, I wouldn't want to tell something. That's the way it got ingrained in me, but now it's part of me, too. I wouldn't want it.
Yeah.
Tell your mother to start having an objection to beard dye.
Yeah. That would help. Jason's taking a picture of Benji's beard right now, and it will be on at Howard. Is it what is it? At Howard Stern?
At Stern Show?
It's at Stern Show.
Oh, at Stern Show.
At Stern Show, yes.
Okay. At Stern Show. And it's worth taking a look at, honestly. It's fucking frightening. I looked over. I was like, whoa.
Well, that was what cracked me up most, your reaction. It was almost like you were stopped in your tracks.
Right.
I had that same reaction when Kevin Nealon came in. I happened to look over at Benjy, and I didn't want to make him.
Right.
Benjy won't look up for a picture. I'm taking a picture of his hat brim.
Why won't you look up?
I am embarrassed by it.
Ah, stop.
Howard, make him take the hat off.
No way.
Oh, something's going on then under that.
What's
happening?
There's a shadow.
They probably tried to do
I'm not
hair
taking my
transplant.
Look up to the light. Have him look up to the light. You'll see his face.
I always do this in pictures.
Yeah, but
Just,
we want to see your eyes.
just take a picture of the beard. Oh, man. All right. You got to see this. Where's Benjy with that beard?
Oh my God!
What the
that
hell?
was the
That's not
funniest
good.
thing.
I woke up this morning. I was like, fuck.
Lying on his hand.
That's not healthy.
No, I agree. I'm getting an organic.
Face?
Yeah.
Go, dude.
Hey, Benj.
Yeah.
Let me see, man.
No, I'd rather
Please,
face
come
this
on.
way for it.
Come on. Turn around.
I
man.
didn't like that. I was embarrassed. It came out wrong this morning.
All right, Benj, here, just talk to me.
I'll talk to you like this.
All right. Obviously, I know you're very embarrassed about the beard.
Well, it's not that big of a deal, but like,
Come on,
yeah, I'd
turn
rather
around.
not have.
We
Like,
already have you on the
images.
other camera, in the studio, so.
I don't like it.
All right, I'll conduct the interview this way.
All right.
At this point, given all the things that you've done to improve yourself,
This was a maintenance thing that I didn't mean it to come out like this. I didn't have time to fix it this morning.
but at this point, things are starting to go awry. I mean, what's going to be next?
That's silly.
You're doing the spray tan.
Yeah, it's all
I
normal.
understand that losing weight and wanting to look better for your woman.
Yeah,
That's
I think I have been, and then
totally
this was came out like a weird way, so I feel bad about it.
But are you fearful that you're going to do other things now?
No, this is like I just didn't have a chance to wash it off.
Benji, did you drop this?
That's a nice beard.
Yeah,
Regular
no,
color.
dude,
That's a nice beard.
Looks like he fell asleep.
Oh, he's coloring his hair.
He won't face the camera for his interview.
Oh, my God. Just get interviewed.
We'll see you, man.
Take care. Lisa G has what's going on in the Howard 100 newsroom. Lisa, come on in and tell us everything
What's going on?
that you're following. Lisa?
Hello.
Hello.
I saw that Ross got Lisa's card for Mike.
Yeah, well, Mike wrote me an email.
Oh, no.
Saying, what about the, 6 of us, Ross and Melissa,
You and
Beth, and
Lisa and
Mike,
him?
Mike and Lisa. What about we all get together? And I was like, dude, what are you writing me for? Write your buddy Ross. He's the one who's got to give permission for you to date Lisa, evidently.
That never works because you
Right.
don't end up talking to the person.
Yeah,
That
of course.
big group date kind of
Yeah.
thing?
Beth was like, I don't know why Lisa and Mike don't get together. But Beth was like, Lisa's so cute. Like Mike would be thrilled to be with Lisa.
Wow, thank you.
So, I don't
I'm
know.
going to see her today.
Who?
Mike and Juliet. I'll
Oh,
be
you're going to
on
go
set.
see Beth?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were going to go see somebody else.
No.
Yeah, Beth is on the Mike and Juliet. Did I mention that?
No, you
No.
didn't.
Yeah.
She's sitting in for Juliet today?
Yeah, it's Mike and Beth.
Great. What you wearing?
She showed me. Now I'm having trouble remembering because it was like 2 days ago. She's wearing a cute dress. She'll look hot.
Did she do another fashion show for you?
Yeah, she put on 3 dresses. One I put the kill on. I didn't like
You
it.
didn't like it?
Why? Listen, it was
now,
great.
if you put the kill on something, does it mean it's dead for all time?
No.
Or just not right for the show?
Not right for television.
I see.
Too much yellow.
Okay.
And, so there was some outfit that I thought she looked really hot in. And then, but Beth has these theories. I don't want to look too... She wants to
She's
look...
thinking of the audience and
Right.
the daytime, the day part, and all
Right.
that.
Yeah, she's got all theories.
And you can't tell us about that other TV project she did?
No.
Oh.
No, it's premature.
All right.
Yeah, trust me, I'll tell you when it's time.
Why doesn't Mike just call Lisa?
I don't know. There's this whole thing going on. It's so weird. Like, just go out, and if you don't like each other, fine, just be friends.
Meet
and
for
you
a
know.
cup of coffee.
He's being very high schoolish about this.
Yeah, but
His other bros are blocking him.
Yeah.
And he doesn't know how to make the first move. What's going on?
and what does Ross care?
Yeah. Oh, Ross was wholly titled. You know, he was invested
And you know
in
what?
this.
In all fairness to Ross, I think Gary put the kill on it.
Really?
Yeah.
Gary Delabate?
Yeah. Gary came in and confessed to me. I was blaming Ross. It's more Gary.
I didn't put the kill on him. He asked me what Lisa was like, and I said she's a very nice girl. And
He told him that she isn't fun.
He asked me if she likes to party, and I said, I don't think so. If somebody asks you, does Lisa like to go out and have fun at a party, what's your answer, Howard? Be honest.
I don't know Lisa. And you know, here's my point about romance, okay? If you put it that way, that Lisa doesn't like to have fun, she doesn't like to party, she doesn't what do you say? Lisa will go out, Lisa will drink.
Does the guy ask me, does Lisa like to go out? Does she like to party? And I said, I don't know. I don't think
She doesn't, you know what? She's not 12. She doesn't want to hang out till 4 in the morning. No.
That's what, and I said to him, I said, listen, I should, and I told you this, I said, I should never be the one.
What kind of crazy parties is Portnoy going
Well,
on?
I was going
I've
to say,
seen
Gary
Portnoy.
was talking directly to Mike about this.
Yeah, I've seen Mike. I don't see him go. You know what? I think, like most guys, he's probably looking for somebody to share some time with. And how old is Mike now?
44.
Yeah, it's time.
Well, it's got to be
time to settle down.
It's got to be his time, not your time.
Hey,
You know,
it's
but
fine.
he could just go out on a date.
And
What
I
is
told
this
him that. I said-
prelim?
When you're
he's gotta
44,
do?
you shouldn't be looking for a party every fucking night.
I said to him, you should just go out with her and see what you think.
Hey, does she have a cool stereo?
I'll make him an apricot sour, all right?
Like, to me, I like a chick who, is into me. Yeah, we go out and do some stuff.
Yeah,
And you know what? She doesn't have to go to every party with him. She's not marrying him right away.
Yeah, don't come to every party.
No. You know what I mean? I mean, like, give it a chance.
Right, no, don't come to Vegas if we're in Vegas.
I'm shocked that he's like this.
Don't come to the ball games.
Gary's
Call her up and have a conversation.
Wait, when someone that age says, does she like to party, what is that supposed to mean?
It means he's very mature.
No, but what does partying mean to someone who's 44, 45?
I don't know.
Out, I would. This is what I would guess it means. If it's
Right.
going out, having a couple of drinks, having fun. Like, Lisa, what's a late night for you? Be honest.
Be honest?
Honest.
Having dinner at 8, that's late. That's like, wow, I'm eating dinner at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, you know what? Forget it then, because these guys, like
They don't
Ross,
go out.
No, I'll
And
go out
Mike-
on a date at 8. Absolutely, on a
8,
weekend.
they don't get their heart started till 9:30. I've gone.
I'd have dinner at 9:30?
Yeah, they bitch when I make them go to dinner at 7:30, and it looks like I'm punishing them.
You know, Howard, you're so right. They talk about, like, they joke, well, Ross jokes around, like, when we went out to dinner that night when you took us all out.
Yeah.
He goes, I guarantee dinner will be at 7, which is fine with me because that's
Well, by the way, just based on that information, Ross will never come to my house for dinner
Oh,
again.
here we go. You enjoy
You
Ross.
should shut the fuck up.
You enjoy Ross.
He talks too much.
But Ross and those guys.
Meanwhile, Ross comes over, he has a good time.
Ross has a great time wherever he goes.
When those guys come over to my house for dinner, like by 11 o'clock, I throw them out.
Absolutely.
They all go out.
Well,
They
I've
go
been
out.
out with Ross.
They
You
go-
don't get to bed until 5 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
Ross always wants to, even at your wedding, Ross wants to go out after that part.
I know. He's like my kids.
Well, after Howard's New Year's party, especially, remember that? After your New Year's
I threw
party,
everyone out at midnight.
Yeah, right, and he was right there, man. Social director Ross.
Right.
We got
Putting together the next venue.
I
And
don't
it
know
was
how he
fun.
does it. Yeah, those
What he
guys,
put together was fun.
When they hear 8 o'clock, it's like, oh, what
dinner?
a drag.
And Ross, they like to go out to the clubs.
Yeah, they like to go to clubs.
Yeah.
Although I was thinking Mike might be past that, and maybe he just does it to hang with Ross.
I don't know. I mean, they're like this, so he's going to the clubs because Ross is always going to the clubs.
Yeah, if you want, would you go out to dinner at 9:30 and then go to a club afterwards at midnight?
No.
No.
I meet someone for a drink, maybe, at 9:30. But not
Forget
for
it.
dinner.
You know what I'm calling? I'm
Yeah,
saying
we
this.
got to put the kill on this.
Ross is
God.
right. It's not going to work. I see what they do. Because
Maybe
you're
he'll-
like me, actually. Because
I know.
I had a New Year's party. We went like this: 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, everybody, leave.
Yeah, the ball drops and the doors open.
Happy New Year, everyone out.
Congrats.
Get out.
Can everyone go home now? I need to go to bed.
Happy New Year.
Quite frankly, I would have had you out of here at
You know
11.
how they have those sticks in Japan? We were being shoved out the door.
Howard, that was the craziest thing. To give you an idea, all the way uptown,
We were down.
Lucy, you like that?
Oh, yeah. You practically turned the lights off and on.
Lucy, you all right?
That's so funny. Oh, my God.
It was like the doors were on a timer.
Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
Well, yeah, exactly.
You want to know what, too? The night we were having that party, I remember I'm with Beth. And Beth's like wearing this sexy outfit and
Yes,
everything.
I remember that one.
And my cousin was catering the party and planning the party, and it was up in my apartment, and we cleared out all the furniture and everything. So I guess I said everyone could start coming at 7 o'clock in the hopes that by 5 hours later they'd be tired.
They'd be tired and ready to go.
And so it's like 7 o'clock, and I'm looking at my watch. It's 10 after 7. I go, these motherfuckers, I hate them all. And Beth goes, who? I go, the people we invite. She goes, what do you mean? I go, it's 10 after 7. The party is called for 7.
And they're not here.
I'm prompt. I go to a party when it's called 7 o'clock.
But do you realize that some people look like a tool if you show up exactly like some people?
Of course, but I'm nuts. I want them to get their party over with. The second I decide to have a party, I know it's a mistake. Because I'm like Lisa. I mean, if I was looking for a girl, I'd want a girl like Lisa. Hey, you know what? It's me. Eat up. Beth and I go to dinner, 7:30. We're done by 8:15, and we're in bed by 8:30. That's my night. And that's what I like.
He's upset with Ross for saying that. Even Beth says that.
Right, but Howard, when you were single, the hours were longer, weren't they?
Not much.
You were.
No.
One time we went out to dinner. I'm single, right? So the guys would say we have to go to dinner later because the clubs don't happen until midnight or 1. I couldn't accept that. So I would have dinner at 7:30. We'd be at the club by 8:30. We'd get there. 2 girls would be there.
They're not even open yet.
I'd say, who's the better girl? And then let's party. Let's dance. Let's have some fun. And then I'd leave by 9:30. I can't take it.
You left the club at 9:30. People didn't show up till 11.
Yeah. I missed everything.
I would say the night of your New Year's Eve party, the thing that I'll always remember was it was right after 9/11.
Right.
You know, you're all the way, up pretty far. We got to Times Square by 1:15, and we were stopped. Dominic drove us. We got stopped every 3 blocks by the police. So that means we must have been in Dominic's car by, I'd say 10 after 12, 12:15.
Absolutely. That was it. The party was up. Gary. You saw the countdown. Everyone said Happy New Year. What do you do with everyone?
But there was
almost together 5 fucking hours.
But there almost wasn't even like a
get out
a buffer like usually
out the door.
An early New Year's Eve party would be everyone out by 1, right, Robin?
Mm-hmm. Well, no. You see, this is definitely some mismemory here. I have to step in.
You guys were there till 1.
It was 9 to 1 then.
Oh, but he was pissed. He was pissed.
I don't know about that,
but he wasn't going.
I was tired.
It was 9.
I was like, all right, I know he wants everybody out of here. I'm making a big show of putting on my coat to leave.
Gary, the party did go to 1.
No, but people started leaving. I'm telling you,
but they knew.
Everybody who really knew you left.
Well,
that's true.
No one was having any fun.
The invitation, on the contrary, I thought that party was a blast, but it was 9 to 1 on the invitation. But usually with a New Year's party, a lot of times you'll give the question mark, 9 to,
Right, 9 to whatever.
That means like,
it's the big party.
Yeah, the party.
But you realize if he wrote 1, that meant that was stretching it to his absolute max.
Right. That's where you figure.
Hey, I was being honest. But anyway, going back to Lisa.
It was great for like 48 minutes. That party was great.
Going back to Lisa and Mike and Ross and their partying ways. Sometimes I think Mike just goes along with Ross. That's why I thought
Why
Lisa...
do you think that? Why they're great friends because they like to do the same thing.
Man, maybe you're right.
I think also Mike is, I don't think he's looking for a wild woman, but I think he's looking for somebody
who can hang with them.
Yeah, somewhere in the middle. I mean, Lisa
that's why
wants
I think Ross might have been right. Like Ross was just saying, look, it ain't going to work. She ain't going to come out with us. She's going to be bitching by 9 o'clock that she wants to be done with dinner.
And I can tell you,
drop me off.
The night that we all went out with Nick Manning.
Yeah.
Lisa left. We went out to a club
I worked
afterwards.
all day. I was exhausted.
She doesn't party. She doesn't party.
Here's a
you didn't go out with Nick Manning?
No. I meant a bunch of us girls were all going to a club afterwards.
I can't believe Lisa didn't go.
And she was just like, nope, I'm going home after she did her interview.
Howard, here's a question.
It's still working.
Ross and I were discussing this. I would never have this conversation with Mike, but Ross and I were discussing this. How long do you think you need to date Lisa to get sex?
Not that long.
I think it's at least a month and a half.
You're wrong. I think you play it right, you'll be in your pants within 3 dates.
3 dates?
Really?
Yep.
I disagree.
I guarantee you.
Wow. I gotta go, Gary.
Lisa?
You got to get it worked up. I mean, you got to,
What do you say, Lisa?
You know, that's a good question because I don't really know right now. I feel like I want to be someone's really good friend. I want to have a good friend.
See, month and a half.
All right, 5 days.
That's a month and a half. If you date somebody for once a week at the beginning, it's about a month and a half.
With that attitude, it's a year.
Well, yeah, she'll meet you for a drink. Does that really count as a date?
And
really
you gotta
good
sign
friends?
something.
Like,
I
how
don't
good
know.
a
Like
friend?
if I thought he was just hot and I wanted to have some fun with him,
Right.
then to be
But
right
you don't
away,
think. But you don't do that. I think you say you do that, but you don't.
When's the last time you
Who's
thought a
that
guy was hot
Right.
and you just said, "Okay, fuck it, I'm gonna have a great night with him"?
Dr. Dre?
Seriously, how many times in your life has that happened?
It used to happen more,
Really?
more like that, yeah.
But when's the last time it happened?
How many times this millennium has
And
it
what
happened?
time of the night is this
This
happening?
happened this millennium.
It did.
But here's the difference, okay? You are the king of all media. You and I have the same lifestyle. You have married a supermodel, a gorgeous woman. Here I am. I have the same hours as you, and I can't find a date. So what's going on here?
So nobody in radio can get a date?
No, it's just like I don't get it. Like why we're having this big conversation that he doesn't want to meet me, that I'm not fun, I don't like to party.
Yeah.
So I have the
You
same
don't.
lifestyle as you, but
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
fun.
but you met somebody.
I
Mike
met
doesn't
somebody-
want to date him either.
I met somebody who,
Right.
you know, I went out with a lot of people who wanted to go out every night, and this night, but Beth didn't want to.
Yeah, they date Howard before they go out.
Right.
You know, they go there and then they go out.
They date you, and then they go. What do you mean? You mean?
I mean, like if they, like Howard says, like they go to dinner at Howard's place, out by 10 or 11, and then out to the clubs. I've been with them. We've been in the clubs till like 2 or 3 in the morning.
Right. That's the way it goes.
What can I say? I get up early. I go jogging. I don't
Ronnie's
know.
screaming out there in the hall. I've just been handed a note that he wants Lisa G to shut the fuck up because he knows why she can't get a date.
Well, then
Come on,
she's
everyone.
asking.
Oh, he
You
hasn't
should
been
come
on
in
the
and
air in a
tell
month.
her.
Boo hoo hoo.
Ronnie is very passionate about the Lisa G subject. He is very passionate. He is really.
I haven't even gotten to my headlines yet.
He's a
nobody
Lisa
cares
G
about that.
fan, obviously. He has observed.
Well, fan, I don't know. He is. You bring up Lisa G to Ronnie, like, fuck her.
Where's Ronnie? Oh, there he is. Ron, what are you screaming about in the hall about Lisa?
No, I'm tired of hearing this horse shit.
What do you mean horseshit?
It's horse shit. She doesn't want to go out with anybody.
Oh.
What do you mean?
She's got her little stupid life going on.
Stupid life.
That's what she likes. She doesn't really want to go out with anybody. So she would have been going out with somebody
Do
a
you
long
want to
time
go out
ago.
with someone?
Yeah.
You do.
I don't think so, dude.
Yeah.
She's into her whatever, her violin, whatever
She's
she
saying.
plays.
What do you know? She's saying
I
she
don't
does.
know, dude. You could tell.
Why can't she get a date?
Everybody's saying it out there. I'm just out there laughing about it. That's all.
Well, wait a minute. There are a lot of guys around here, Lisa. Nobody you...
Nah,
You're attractive.
No, definitely not.
I mean, your looks aren't your problem.
Oh, thank you, but no, not here. Mm-mm.
You wouldn't date somebody you work with. Is that
I haven't
the
met
rule?
someone that I would even think that way about here, and most people are married.
Besides, she has the same lifestyle as you. You know, I mean, you know.
Everybody
Right.
here has the same lifestyle.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
Well, we all
You
do
can't
pretty
date
much.
Mike
She doesn't want. She,
Ganji?
you know. Yeah, that's right. That's what I was just yelling about. She's hanging out with Ganji. She's looking for a best friend.
Why don't you go out with Ganji?
Yeah.
Would you
You
be?
mean as a friend?
No, it's
Yeah.
a date.
Yeah. Well, it's the
Oh,
same
because
thing.
I know his type.
Oh,
You know, Miss Howard TV.
right.
That's his
right.
type.
Oh.
Yeah, but he's friends with them. He doesn't go out with them.
He doesn't have a girlfriend, believe me.
Ganji's a good guy.
You don't think Mike Portnoy would have a good time
Nah,
with Lisa?
definitely
Why?
not. He's a party guy.
Yeah.
You think he's quiet? He's not. I mean, I hung with him a few times. I hung with him a couple of weeks ago, actually, with Ross when we did that thing for Sirius with the guys who won that contest. And he came into Rick's and hung out with us. And he likes to party. He's a party guy.
How late was he there?
I don't even know. I don't
Probably like
remember.
3 in the morning, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's.
Yeah, they
that's-
don't come home early, these guys.
These guys, when you're waking up, they're coming home.
I keep hearing the Eddie Murphy song because it's so ridiculous to me.
Yeah.
You know that I like to
Party all the time.
These guys love to party all the time.
Yeah, I did too when I was 30.
Right.
I was kept up right with the best of
They
them.
love it.
You really did?
Yeah, of course I did.
I can't see it ever.
Of course I did. Well, I should
can't
be
see
the
it.
same way. Why would I want to be the same way?
I don't know. I'm with Lisa on this. I can't see staying up past 10
Every
o'clock.
once in a while, it's fun.
Dude, if you're out there having
out partying with those guys, and we had a blast.
Yeah.
if you're out there having a good time, why would you want to go home?
Okay, I'll tell you what it is with me. Here's the thing. If I'm with a chick already, like I am with Beth,
right?
There's no reason.
No, but
to
that's
go
not
to
what
a
I'm talking
club
about.
or anything. The only time when I'm on the hunt, as Ralph can tell you, I'm a different guy.
Yeah,
But
right.
you-
but
you
but you
score
still,
and
even
then
if
you
you went
go
home
home.
early.
Score as quickly
You went
as
home
possible.
early. You used to go. I
And then I
remember
bring
when you
someone into my bed and we bang and we have fun. That's fun to me, sex.
Ross and Melissa, who are married, they go to the clubs and they dance. Ross sits there.
No, they
and-
don't. They
He
stand there.
sits there and she dances.
Yeah, right. They sit there. I don't even think they talk to each other at the club. I don't know what they're doing at the club. What do they do
the club thing either, but I've seen it, and it cracks me up.
I will go to a club just so I can come back here and tell you what it's like.
No, that
if someone
can't
wants
be.
to take me to a club,
No, that's like doing a news story.
Yeah, you got to do. You got to take the plunge.
Right.
I'm telling you, I was in Atlantic City with Mike and Ross. It was the greatest time.
But what did you do?
We ran around. We were at the Borgata.
Tell me what the fun
All right,
was.
so first we had dinner.
Right. Okay, that's fun.
At what time?
I think it was early because we were there because Booker was having his birthday party.
Okay.
So we ate dinner early that evening. Then we went to Booker's birthday party. We stayed there for a good 10 minutes.
Right, because that wasn't
Then-
fun.
Right. Then the guys wanted to gamble, so all the guys split off and went to the tables, and the girls went to one of the bars, and we sat there and drank and told stories and laughed and got hit on by the guys at the bachelor party. And then we came back, rejoined the guys, and we went to another club in the Borgata where they had this band, and everybody was singing along with the band and dancing. And then after that, we went back to the tables. Some people went to breakfast, and it was about 5 o'clock in the morning when we got to bed.
See, the thing there that's fun is gambling. See, that's
But
all
we
for
didn't
us.
do it
yeah,
for
for
a
girls,
long,
I don't
long
understand. I could gamble into the night, but the
Yeah.
fact of the matter is, for the most part, that sounds like torture to me. Like that's just like someone. If they put me in a concentration camp and say you have to stay up all night, that's what that would be. But we'll play some music while we do it. I mean, it's just I don't know. Maybe it's from getting up early all these years.
But it was fun that night.
Yeah.
We had a great time.
See, it sounds horrible. I wouldn't want to sit and talk to people all night, hear their funny, dumb fucking stories, and I just after a while, it's
It wasn't
enough.
an all-night thing. Dinner was fun because it was like crazy, and the table was, we had 12 people at the table or something. A great conversation.
Gives me a headache. Too many
then,
people.
Off to the birthday party, saying hello to everybody.
Moving
out of
around.
there.
I hate that.
Then going, the splitting up, the guys going to gamble for a while. I don't know. I don't even
annoying.
think they gambled for more than an hour. And then
So
we all
annoying.
went to a club and listened to some
now
music.
I have a headache.
You're so funny.
That would drive me crazy.
And even last week, I met the girls for drinks before the McCartney thing. Then we did the McCartney thing. Then we went out to dinner. I didn't get home until 3 o'clock that night.
You're
Wow, where'd
kidding
you go
me.
for dinner?
Saturday night?
Spice Market. Yeah.
Oh, that's
And
fun.
you're not yawning the whole time? You're not ready for bed?
No.
No? Wow.
Ah, shut up. I'm just jealous.
Spice Market's fun. I've been there.
Yeah,
So you
that's
had
a
fun
cool
there.
place.
Yes, I did.
But Robin
Well,
has
you're
done
home by
this.
9.
Robin's done a whole 180 where she has this lifestyle now, and I guess it does give her a lot of energy. She goes out and parties. I mean, but
So, like, what did you eat at Spice Market? Steamed broccoli or steamed cauliflower?
I didn't have steamed anything. I had whatever vegetables they serve at Spice Market.
Oh.
And
pick it
there's
out of the
sticky
dumpster.
rice. Pick it out of the
Stinky rice?
We have no food left. Get it out of the dumpster. Coconut rice.
Give me some of that stinking rice and give me some vegetables.
Serve it to the nut at table 4.
sell it to the 34 at 4. What? Yeah, but I want to know what.
All right, Lisa, what is Ronnie? Thank you. I don't. So
What
she's
would entail fun at a party? Like, if Lisa's at a party, what's fun there? What do you do at a party that's fun?
What does anyone do?
I don't.
Stand around, talk.
Right.
That's partying to you.
Artie should come to a cookie party one year.
That's what-
that's fun for her.
Well, partying when I was in my 20s and early 30s in New York meant,
What?
getting
Don't
coke.
blow. She's not going to do blow.
Right, but I'm saying, but she never was like that.
No.
So what's the...
Look, she's a
cookie
nice
party.
girl. If you
Yeah.
wanted it, listen, if I was Mike, this is the way I'd look at life. You find a nice girl, you want to spend time with her, if they're attracted to each other.
Well, nobody's
yeah.
going to have your lifestyle,
Well,
Howard.
I'm telling you what they should have if they're
Oh.
together. If you really want to be with someone, you do things together. You don't have to share every interest. You go to movies, you whatever it is, you hang out. And if you enjoy her conversation, you think that she's a reasonable person, you have a fun time together. But these guys, they're looking for parties. They're looking for the 3 in the morning. If that's what he's looking for, then you're not the girl.
Right. It's not.
You need someone to hang around with you.
You couldn't
till 3 in the morning.
at all, huh?
No.
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Lisa.
No, I'm answering for Lisa.
You really enjoy Mike. You're looking at the clock the whole time?
Yeah.
No.
I've been with Mike. I'm looking at the clock the whole time.
It would never work.
With this shift, your eyes do get a little droopy, just like,
Yeah.
you know.
Ronnie's right.
It would
I'm right.
never work.
And Ross is actually right. It won't work.
All right.
There's a lot of opinions
All right,
going on
so-
about Lisa out there that she hasn't been out really since 1973.
All right, I thought there might be a match, but what do I know?
Never happened, dude.
Okay.
No way.
You're
Thanks,
going
Ron.
to have to think of someone else, Howard.
All right, I'll get to work on it. I could match her up with a lot of good guys, but most of them are married.
Yeah, that
You
won't
are the
work.
worst.
But they would go out with her. Why not? These guys would definitely go out with her. And they want to be done early, too, because they got to get home.
Yeah, they got to get home to their wives.
Yeah. You need a married man.
Yeah.
You kind of do. You know, he'll have dinner with you at 6, go home and have dinner with his wife at 8.
Yeah, that might be true, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Ron,
Yes, sir.
what kind of guy do you think is good for Lisa?
Ganji.
Ganji's the perfect match?
Yeah, Ganji's perfect because he's every girl's best friend. So it'd work out perfect for them. They could go to dinner at 6, be home by 9. Ganji passes out. He goes to sleep at 9:30, 10 o'clock, and he's always sick. So, you know, it'd be a perfect match.
She could take care of him.
Yeah, she could take care of him. She could, you know, put hot towels on his head when he has his little fevers and everything. It'd be great. I mean, her and Ganji would be really good together.
But this Mike guy,
She's a
wouldn't be,
homebody. Ganji likes homebody people.
but
You know?
this other Mike wouldn't. You don't think?
No way. Mike likes to party all the time. I mean, he likes to hang out, but he also, you know, party and hanging out. That's where, you know, it all comes together.
What do you think Lisa would do? Like if he were to take her out and they went out to like a club, think she'd just
She'd
be
go
like,
home.
She
She wouldn't
take
stay.
it?
She wouldn't stay. She would say, "Could you put me in a cab and send me home?" Because she came to Rick's one night. She had to do. I was doing something there. And she was covering it for the news, and we invited her to stay afterwards. It was 8:30, and it was like, "Come on, Lisa, sit and have dinner with us, have a drink." "Oh no, I got to go home." You know, that's her, man. You know, she's like 90. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
She doesn't have no step, man. No step. She's
What
like,
did you?
I got step. She has no step.
Pretty spry for an old dude.
There you go.
Oh, I got a voicemail. Who could have called me? Yes,
Maybe you got a date.
maybe I'll go out with you. No, it doesn't seem like Mike's going to be available.
Is that a little disappointing?
No, because if that's what someone really likes to do, then you know we're not meant for each other.
You're not
so.
the party type, right?
No, I used to be when I was 30, so it's a little too late for that to go backwards.
What about Ronnie's suggestion of Mike Ganji?
No, I know Mike Angie's type. I am not his type, so no. Mike's a lot of fun. Like all the guys here are a lot of fun. But I think of them more in a brotherly way, so that's a story to be continued.
What exactly? What type of guy are you looking for? What would be good for you?
Someone like Howard. We have the same hours, so you know it's hard to pinpoint it. It really is, but someone who works hard and someone who also appreciates what I do. You have to appreciate each other, and that's what Beth and Howard do. They really appreciate one another and they respect each other. She likes to jog, he jogs, he goes to bed early, she goes to bed early. So
Let
that's
the truth be heard. Someone like Howard.
That's right. What's so bad with that?
Let the truth be heard.
He's jealous because I didn't say
Oh,
Ronnie.
yeah, I'm jealous. Yeah, I'm jealous. Yeah, I'm really jealous.
Yes, you
What
are.
am I jealous of?
Then why'd you just say that?
Because you always say that Howard's Howard's not the guy that you fawn over that TV
No, I don't
screen.
fawn over him.
Oh, you do. Come
I'm
on, give me a
watching the
break.
screen.
No, you
You're
fawn
just
all
jealous
over it.
that you're not like him.
I'm not jealous.
You're not
that
the king of all media. Then
I
why
don't
are you
wanna
saying
be the
something
king
in
of all
front of?
I don't
Then
wanna
why
be
are
the
you
king of
saying
all
something
media.
in front of a TV camera, Ronnie? If you don't care.
Because we're all making comments about
Right,
this.
that's
Everybody's
right, and you
making
don't
comments
care.
about it. That's right.
All right. Well, thanks for stopping down.
This is the best of the wrap-up show. A recap and behind-the-scenes look with John High and Gavin. Gary Dell'Abate. The best of the wrap-up show begins now.
On Monday's wrap-up show, Deb called in to defend me between the age difference of me and my girlfriend. She had an older boyfriend also. There was like a 20, 30-year difference between them. Unfortunately, her guy kicked off, and she's unhappy without him, but mine still got me. Then Ken called in from somewhere in the fucking future somewhere and tried to break my balls. But you wait and see what I did to him. Check it out.
Deborah in Jersey, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hi, guys. Is this me?
Yeah, it's you, Deborah.
Hi. I want to defend Ronnie.
Okay.
Because, everybody makes a big deal about the age difference between him and his girlfriend. And I want you to know I had a relationship, the love of my life was 34 years older than me. And what people don't understand about that is women love contrast. And sometimes, people, if you're white and you date somebody who's black, that's a sexy contrast. And sometimes it's an age difference contrast. But why I want to defend Ronnie is this. I think he does genuinely love his girlfriend, but he's protective of her. And he realizes because of the age difference that, if one day she changes her mind or she wants to go on to a, more permanent relationship with children, he doesn't want her getting emotionally committed because she may grow past this relationship. And I think Ronnie is being very sensitive to her feelings, and he's being way more protective than you guys are giving him credit for.
What do you think, Ronnie? Is Deborah making sense here?
Well, basically, that's what I said, because I've talked to her about this numerous times about, are you sure you know what you're doing getting yourself into this relationship with me? That, first of all, I told her we're never going to get married, and second of all, I told her we're never going to have a kid.
Right.
So she doesn't care, she claims. See, and I'm very leery of that.
But are you protecting her, or, hold on, are you protecting her, or are you protecting you?
Both.
Right, because it's the same for you. You're protecting yourself because she may say, you know what, I want kids, I got to go.
Right, but
Ronnie, let me tell you something. She does really, really love you. And if any insecurity you have about that, banish it from your mind because she loves you. She's your lover. She's your confidant. She's your girlfriend. I know it sounds crazy that somebody could, with that much of an age difference, but, Scarlett Johansson is dating, what's his name, the actor now. And they
Sean Penn.
Right. But they went to the correspondence dinner, and they went separately. She went with her fraternal twin brother because they didn't want the press talking about them. But the press did talk about them, and they started listing all the May-December romances. And guess who made the list? Howard and Beth. And, Howard can't be a hypocrite about this because he's 18 years older than his wife.
Yeah, that's still 16 years less difference than Ronnie.
Hey, Deborah, as from the woman's
15.
point of view, from
15 years, Gary.
Happy
15.
birthday.
Deborah, from the woman's point of view, your guy was 34 years younger. How should Ronnie help prepare Stephanie for his death?
What an
idiot!
I swear to God.
Enough about that. It's not. It sounds like a morbid topic, but we used to discuss that all the time with Mike, and we joke about it. And he would complain about his age, and I would say to him, "Well, consider the alternative." Now the irony of it is,
what happened to your guy? What happened to your guy?
She killed him.
He was when he was dating me. And would I date a man 34 years younger than me? No, I wouldn't. That's just my own insecurity. But love is love, and attraction is attraction. And, Ronnie, she's not dating you because of your notoriety or your wealth or whatever you think.
Wealth.
She generally loves
no wealth,
you
believe me.
underneath all that facade.
No, Deborah, we definitely got that. Just the last question is, what did happen to your guy?
What happened to your guy?
He did pass away. He passed away.
And how old was he when he passed away?
72.
And how long were you guys together?
On and off for about 20 years.
Okay, and how old are you now?
I'm Howard's age. I'll be 57 in May.
Okay, well, that's what I
do.
Could you tweet a picture of your ass?
Ronnie,
Yes.
I got to tell you
Go
something.
ahead.
He still was the best.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He was the love of my life. And the thing is, until hopefully maybe I'll meet somebody else one day. But I'm saying, forget this business. These guys are too young to appreciate that it doesn't matter what package your lover comes in. If you love them and you're attracted to them, you could be from Mars and somebody can love you.
I got you.
All right, thank you, Deborah.
Thank you very much, Deborah.
Ronnie, have you discussed funeral plans with Stephanie?
No, I
like she was
haven't.
saying?
No, I haven't.
That's a follow-up question.
The late 50s is a good time
Thanks,
to look
asshole
for your...
Benjy.
Do you have
Hey, Ronnie, I know you love like Stephanie, and I know she loves you. I think it's a great relationship if you guys are happy. I have no.
We've
nothing,
had that.
But it's a real thing.
A million times.
It's a real thing. That's what age
circles.
difference is. I mean, really, that's what it's about. It's like
Listen,
who's gonna die?
She dated guys we talked about this a million times in the past 3 years. Okay, she's dated guys her age. She can't find anything in common with them. All they want to do is meet her at a club or something, take her home and fuck her, and then leave her.
In
She doesn't want to be
bathrooms.
Isn't that what you guys do?
No, but
it's a different club.
No, dude, I'm just saying. What are you talking about?
Instead of the tunnel, it's Rick's.
Gary. That's not what I'm talking about.
Oh.
It's they're all looking for one night stands.
I see what you're saying. I got
She's looking for a relationship where she can be with somebody that she cares about.
But you,
Ken in Florida, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, age difference is the least of this loser's issues.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What do you mean,
first
Ken?
of all, well, I agree with the previous caller. If age was the only thing, even 2-3 decades, I don't even think that matters. It's the emotional immaturity that this guy brings to the relationship, whatever age. She's more adult than he is. I want to ask one question.
How do you know that?
Well, go ahead. Ask your question, Ken.
Yeah, all the time that the Eugene is in the studio. All the time that he's putting on his little Ronnie shows that we hear about. Who's doing his job? Who's the appointed person? I know a little bit about security, and I know.
And what do you know about it? What do you know about it? What do you know about it?
Listen,
you don't know shit about it. You're sitting in Florida in your goddamn. You're sitting in your goddamn rocking chair in Florida, looking out the window,
fucking your fat wife.
Yeah,
Hey,
you retired piece of shit. Get out of here. Go to Boca and sit there at the early bird special.
Hey, Gary, will you shut him up for a second?
No, I'm not going to shut up.
Gary,
because you're jealous. Jealousy.
I don't really have much control over Ronnie.
No, wait, he shut his mic down.
Nobody shut my mic down.
Ronnie, okay, hold on a second.
Well, Ken, what was your question? And Ronnie will answer.
Okay, Ken, make a point.
He won't talk to me, though. See? He won't talk to me.
Let him say it.
He's a dick. He can't fucking address me.
Ronnie, let him talk.
Address me, moron.
Ken, ask Ronnie your question. Ask
like
Ronnie
a
your
human
question.
being, not like an asshole. So no, just say, hey, Ronnie, I want to ask you a question. Not fucking immature asshole or whatever you're going to say.
Listen to this.
You're the immature asshole talking like that.
I'm trying to talk.
Well,
you
now
won't even
talk
allow
like a normal person.
I'm glad everybody's hearing this because you have no capacity to be quiet. It's all about you.
Right.
Now, I'm going to answer
my
your
microphone.
I'm going to answer your question. You asked me what do I know about security? A simple basic fact. That if you leave your post, you better damn well have somebody backing you up. Otherwise, you compromise security. And I guess the simple question, who do you have backing you up when you're not where you're supposed to be?
Okay, first of all, my post is outside and inside the studio. So when I'm inside the studio, I am with Howard. So what's going to happen when I'm inside the studio?
Your perimeter is unprotected.
What perimeter? I'm in the fucking studio.
That's
you
what
moron.
you don't know about security.
And we also have serious security right outside the door. So you don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know what perimeter means, asshole?
Yeah, we have serious security outside the door. Okay, asshole.
Listen, you fool.
Fool.
I don't understand.
A guy who sits on a phone calling the radio show all the time is a fool.
Wait a second. You want to start knocking your fans, the subscribers who pay your salary?
Please.
I don't think you want to start. Wait a second. Another sign of immaturity.
Yes.
I don't think you guys want to start insulting your listeners.
You called up and insulted me, you fucking asshole.
No,
you called up and insulted me first, didn't you? You couldn't call up and say, hey, I got a question for Ronnie. No, I got a question for the immature idiot or whatever. Fuck you, dude. Who are you? You're shit.
It's just a given. It's just a given.
Shut your fucking radio off. I don't care.
The way you deport yourself in public, Ronnie.
Yes.
The way you talk about.
Yes.
Hey, I'm talking to a guy here who likes fingers up his ass. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I guess you're not into sex. You like fucking taking it up the ass from fucking guys.
I'm not the one that said it.
Yeah.
I'm so glad everybody got to hear it. You're short. You got no.
What do you got? What do you have?
My work involves, let's say, work that got me as the runner-up in the Gary audiobook contest.
Oh wow!
Or whatever it's called.
I'm
just saying. I'm not. I believe me. I didn't live to do it.
Runner-up. You didn't even fucking win.
You're
great. You're awesome, man.
I work with Pro Tools a lot.
So do you think that makes you better than Ronnie?
Of course.
No. Not one bit.
Well,
I'm not the one that says better or worse. I just said that this guy is so emotionally immature.
Listen, dude, listen back to the
tape. He doesn't even know how to handle a relationship. And the way he behaved on the show today, when Stern just let him ramble on and basically take control of the microphone, Gary, no disrespect to you and a little disrespect to Howard, but you guys can't moderate properly if you let this guy steamroll over people.
Actually, when he was I got to tell you, when he was steamrolling over you, it was sort of funny. That's why we let it happen.
How many? Hey,
it's just not funny to you.
Hey, you! How many followers do you have on Twitter?
Hey, you know how many I have? I'll tell you.
How many? What? 13?
None, because I could give a shit. And I don't think anybody really cares what I have to say. That's how important I feel about myself.
Well, obviously, that's why you have to call the wrap-up show to get your big mouth out somewhere, don't you?
All right, I'm bringing this to an end. Ken, thank you for calling in.
On Tuesday's wrap-up show, we're lucky to have two big guests, director Scott DePace and Robin Quivers from our show. And they got into a discussion about Obama, about Donald Trump, about torturing prisoners, and it got a little bit heated. It was interesting to watch. Here's what happened.
There's been a lot of talk about bin Laden and what went down, and I asked Scott to come down to Pace because it seemed like everyone is sort of okay with now some of the methods that were used in order to get to the end. You know, the means justifies the end, or vice versa. Do you feel vindicated at all now that people are like, you know what, maybe it was a good idea that we had those guys down in Guantanamo?
I guess so, a little bit. Why, Gary, how are you feeling these days?
I'm just glad it happened. I'm not
but
really...
Are you okay with waterboarding a Khalid Sheikh Mohammed?
But I think they've been very quick to point out that none of these revelations were made during the enhanced interrogation.
That's not what the guy from Long Island, the senator,
Peter
said.
King. Yeah,
Peter
I don't like him at all.
Yeah, because he's Republican.
No,
of course.
because he's just sort of a loose cannon that just says a lot of wacky shit. Not because he's Republican.
Wow. Well,
what do you mean,
liberal, where's the loose shit? Where's the loose cannon? I don't understand.
He just spouts a lot of crap.
Because he had a committee hearing on whether Muslims or, I don't know, whatever he said, Muslims in America or something. Is that the one?
Just in general, I always hear him, he's always on the contrary to anything that the Democrats say. So, yeah, I probably don't like him because he's Republican.
Exactly.
He's ugly, too. He's like a big face.
But hey, he's a funny-looking guy.
There's two things that I think people are mixing up into one thing with the enhanced interrogation. There's the moral argument. Is it morally wrong for us to be doing it? And is it effective? So, Robin, I want to ask you first, do you think is it morally wrong for us to be doing it, whatever the results?
Yes, I think it's morally wrong, and I don't think it's effective. And I think that's one of the things that are, is coming out of all of this stuff is that nothing was done. This guy didn't talk until after all that was over.
No, none of us know.
That's what I'm reading in reports.
Well, what I'm reading is opposite of that.
But this is what I don't understand, and this is like the argument. I was on the treadmill yesterday. I watched CNN and Fox News. I was going back and forth between the both of them. It was like two entirely different stories. So how does it come out that Robin's reading something one place and you're reading something in another place? What is that? What does that mean?
Right, exactly. It's fucked up. So what I believe is
what you want to believe.
I don't give a shit.
What you want to believe is.
I don't give a shit whether we chop their fucking toes off. These guys, they're not in a military. The Geneva Convention does not apply to them. So therefore,
it doesn't matter whether the Geneva Convention applies.
Well, that's what
there is a right and a wrong, and you have to decide what kind of people
you're
you want to be.
You're basically scaring them. Is all you're doing. You're not putting their health in any danger. So scare them all you fucking want, as far as I'm concerned, to find out the information you need.
Well, why don't we start putting, bamboo shoots under their fingernails?
Well, that you conceivably could say you're physically hurting them at that point. Right?
Yeah, I heard the argument that we're not doing that. This is actually, I heard this on Nick DiPaolo's comedy record. He said, we're not putting bamboo shoots. That's exactly what he said. He goes, he was trying to explain on his comedy record, but he was being serious that you know how like when you see wrestling and how the floor has got springs in it, that the walls are like that. And when they bang a guy's head against the wall, they're not really hurting him. So, and when they waterboard him, all our guys get waterboarded. And that we're not torturing them, we're scaring them.
So Gary and Rob, if you, let's say,
by the way, I haven't come out and said I'm against torture.
Well, if you found out, Robin, it was effective to prevent innocent
you
death.
still have to determine what kind of person you want to be.
One that wants to keep our Americans safe.
Under any circumstances.
Yes. Yep.
That's the kind of person you want to be.
Are you okay?
What do you want
Are you okay with them putting a bullet in bin Laden's head, or do you think they should have taken him alive?
Absolutely. He declared war on us. So as far as he's concerned, I'm a soldier. He said there were no innocent people in those towers on 9/11. He said any American is a soldier. So I feel the same way about him. We didn't kill him. He died in battle.
You don't think those dark-skinned people just kind of imply it by the way they look?
That's very funny, Benji.
Thanks.
Listen, I'm glad they killed him, because capturing him would have been the worst thing in the world.
Absolutely, it would have been a circus.
It would have been riots in the city, and he would have been a martyr. He's fucking dead. He's out to sea.
He would have been a reason to do all kinds of other things.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I think they buried like a pinky at sea. I think they have the whole body. They do a medical test. They didn't fucking throw anything in the sea.
Should assassination be okay for U.S. policy?
That all depends on who we're talking about.
Well, we've signed treaties against that.
Case
well,
basis.
if you picked him off, is that an assassination? If somebody just,
I think that would qualify as assassination.
But by the same token,
It's
again,
not a leader, though.
he was an enemy of the country, and he had declared war on all of us. So,
Scott,
however you take him out, you take him out.
Scott, what do you think about this whole thing with Trump running for president and
I think so far he's done nothing wrong, and you guys are all wackos because all he wanted to do was come out, finally Obama could have put this arrested from day one. There was a lot of people who did not think that he was an American citizen.
And why was that?
That was because, you have to admit his one dad was from, Africa
His
somewhere.
one dad? How many dads do we get?
His dad was from Africa somewhere. His mom had just moved to Hawaii.
Her name's
Stan.
I know a guy who ran for president against him that was born in Panama.
That was totally different. There was
Panama.
documentation.
I don't know
for
what
that.
goes on in Panama. That's not the
Gary,
United
we have
States.
something called the Constitution, right?
Yeah.
So if in it there was
he
an
showed the
amendment
fucking
made,
birth certificate. He showed it.
He showed whatever the hell he showed was apparently not good enough for most
And
people.
the
So
state
why
of
not just
Hawaii
end?
said it was fine.
Why not just end the debate and show it? Why did he have to wait 2 years and make a big issue
They
of
couldn't
it?
find it. Did you read anything about
yeah,
that?
bull crap. They suddenly found it a week after Trump made the accusation.
Oh, it was Trump. He got afraid. He was afraid of Donald Trump.
Oh, my God,
And he
if you think-
decided to
it
produce this
absolutely
information.
was that.
Are you out of your mind?
A poll came out the day earlier that said 30% of Americans believe that he is 100% an American citizen. There was a lot of people weren't starting to take Trump's position.
I don't buy that poll. That's a poll that you saw in a place that works for you.
No, it was like a CNN poll.
It was like a CNN poll, or it was a CNN
Gary,
poll?
I swear to God, in my life, it was a poll on your side.
You're saying that 70% of the country didn't believe he was American.
70% of the country was willing to believe that it was possible that he was not an American.
Why would he hold back this information?
Exactly. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Because he felt it made the Republicans look stupid. And maybe it did in some ways. But once Trump got on board and a lot of people started to believe it because things aren't going so well in the country right now, then he said, well, I'm going to put an end to this fiasco.
Did you see the article I sent out yesterday about how Trump lied about his Vietnam deferment?
Yeah, I read that.
Yeah, I mean, he's as goofy.
Would you support? I'm not a big Trump fan. I think some of the things he's saying so far are great, and I'm on with them. But I don't think anyone who has a TV show where he's talking about firing people and that type, I think that would be a little odd to vote for that guy.
You mean like when an actor became the president of the country, that sort of thing?
No, it's not that dipshit. But it was just everything that goes along with him and his fake gold crap everywhere, and I don't know. I think it would be a little odd.
Does it surprise you that Howard's so happy about the Bin Laden thing and the way he's been talking about what went down?
He's always been on the right side of this argument.
How could you not be happy?
Absolutely.
He's on
Even
the wrong
I'm
side
on the
of
right side of this argument.
He's on the wrong side of the rest of the argument.
What do you
What
mean?
is the rest of the argument?
You know, everything that's happening. You know, the Bush stuff and everything recently where he's still supporting this president even though he's horrible. You know.
But that's an opinion, not a fact.
Of course. Well, yeah, that's what we're talking about here. Opinions.
Okay.
That's what this show's about.
That's what you call Scott for, not facts.
Oh, as opposed to yours. You're not willing to... What did she say this morning when...
What
was it when Howard said... about the... what the nickname for Osama was?
Oh, Geronimo?
Well, I was listening to probably Fox News, and they were saying that.
And you couldn't admit you were wrong. You had to blame the reporters.
I couldn't admit. I didn't go and do this investigation. I was listening to a reporter.
But this is what I was curious about, Scott, and I think this is why John called you down, because I'm curious to know the answer. When all said and done in this particular incident, would you say that Obama did a very good job?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Yeah, he basically continued the Bush policy, doing a very good job.
See, he's got to always be an addendum.
It's always the man had to make a call in this particular instance.
I guarantee
he do
you,
the right thing?
Here's what I will also say: if Obama was president for say 4 years before, we might not have had the information to get Osama.
Again. As far as I can tell,
in other words, he's against the.
He talked about all of these names.
He and Holder
long
have been
after
against
the
all the
enhanced interrogation.
All right. But you can't go down that road because if you want to,
I can do anything I want.
No, but if you blame like what's happening now on what happened, or take credit what happened 4 years ago, 8 years ago, there are good things that happen and bad things that happen. You can't just have your cake and eat it too. There.
But there's a track record here where they're trying to shut down Guantanamo every minute. They're trying to stop the waterboarding. I say fuck these people. I'm not. We got to stop babying this situation, and let's fucking get serious.
You'd think he was on one of those helicopters.
On Wednesday's wrap-up show, there was a lot of talk about Jesse James and the controversial picture he took with the SS hat. And Jason felt very strongly about what his intentions were, and that overlapped into Benjy suggesting that there's nothing wrong with someone wearing that hat and going to a gay dance club. So Fred was here to chime in, Gary said his piece, I said mine, and there was a lot of talk about the Nazis. Only on the wrap-up show.
Welcome back to the wrap-up show. Before we move on to Doug Stanhope and Bingo, let's talk about how Jesse explained that picture, which became so controversial with the SS hat. He said he is one of the most non-racist people you'll ever meet. He said that today.
Which is usually what somebody says when they're in a situation. I don't know whether he is or isn't. He said he wasn't.
It's all perspective.
When you get into that situation, you're like, I have tons of Jewish friends. I have tons of black friends. Jason, what do you think?
Well, I have to say that. So to me, when Jesse was coming on today, that's what bothered me way more than the Sandra Bullock thing. And I did like the fact that he said he regretted it and he apologized. I thought, what else can you do at this point? But I don't buy his explanation. I'm sorry, I just don't buy it. I don't think. I think there's more than that one picture out there. There's that other picture of him in the car with his friends dressed up like a Nazi and they're giving the Sikh hails. There's another one that supposedly he's in. I don't know if there's a controversy if it's him where he drew a picture of like Hitler doing something, I don't know, and holding it and smiling. And I just don't buy it. I think maybe it was a long time ago and maybe he's a changed person now. But I think when you put on a Nazi uniform and start taking pictures with it, there's not a lot of humor in that for me.
Did he talk about the discussion he had about that on Piers Morgan? Did he discuss that? Because Piers Morgan gave him a really hard time about it, and he was like, "Screw you, your prince is a Nazi." He goes, "I only wore the hat. He had the armbands and everything on."
I think it's Jason. I just think that's yes, maybe he is racist. I don't have any evidence that he is, and to say like putting on.
Although
if I went
Nazi, you can make the same argument. Now, Kid Rock's going through that thing right now,
and
about
I think
the
he's
Confederate
racist
flag, where people are going like, "I see nothing wrong with the Confederate flag," and yet what it represents. I think it's a tricky thing. Sometimes people,
it's not that tricky. Here's the deal: if I went to Benjy's house and he handed me a Confederate flag and a noose and said, "Hey, you want to pose for a funny picture?" I'd say no. Because that's offensive and it's wrong.
But I've done that with Benjy, and it's okay.
But you don't think some people just put on a Nazi outfit? It's funny.
I wouldn't. I got to tell you right now. If somebody put a Nazi hat on me, I pull it right off because
I've done it, so I can't. I can't.
Fred hasn't. And you know what? I'm the one who rented it for Fred to do it. So we're both guilty.
We had to actually go out to Queens
pirate outfits.
What's that?
Is it okay for your kids to wear pirate outfits?
Yes,
sure.
Is a pirate a good person?
Are
they going out raping and killing
the way
people?
they're depicted in movies now with Johnny Depp? Yeah, they're good people.
I'm not going to go down this road with Benjy. I think you're splitting hairs and parts and stuff. I know if I was at my friend's house and as a joke he pulled out a Nazi armband and said, "Isn't this funny?" I'd leave. Like that.
But it's a context.
It's a symbol of hatred.
But what's funny?
Wait,
hold on. What could be funny about it? Like if I pulled it out and we were together, I go, "Benjy, you should put this on. Isn't it funny?" What's funny about it?
Okay, here's it. Let's say that we all dressed up as Nazis and went to a gay dance club and went dancing. You don't?
But
think
why
that'd be
would we
funny?
do that?
It'd just be.
That's ridiculous.
It would be.
And why are you bringing the gays into it?
If you're doing
I think most Nazis were.
If you're doing some sort of performance, like okay, so Prince Harry, okay, right, who dressed up like the Nazi, I think that's what.
And what was his
reasoning?
reasoning?
Now he was at a Halloween party. Now I still think he displayed amazingly poor.
I agree. It was stupid of him.
But at least it wasn't okay. It was a Halloween party. You're supposed to get into a costume, even though he picked the worst costume possible. When you're hanging out in a friend's house, just throwing Nazi shit on and throwing up the side heel and then the mustache, Sikh Heil. And then, by the way, there were lots of questions about that bombshell McGee with her WP and whether or not she was a white supremacist. I'm just saying, there's a lot of smoke there. I respect the fact that he came on and apologized and said he regretted it. And I would put them. For me personally, I consider it a done issue, but I just don't buy.
He said he apologized about putting on the Nazi outfit.
outfit?
Yes. He said he apologized and he regretted it.
He went to rehab for Nazi addiction, by the way.
Now, Fred, did you ever struggle with that? Because you did Guess
with
Who's
the Nazi
Jew?
addiction.
No, you did. I'm being serious. You did Guess Who's the Jew. And
you know what? Because it started off as just like one of those weird bits, and then it turned and blew up into something way, way bigger. Yeah, there were times when it was kind of weird to put on the uniform, and the weirdest thing for me was when we were doing Butt Bongo Fiesta, and I'm standing backstage. And I'm trying to hide from Daniel Carver because I didn't want him to see me in my outfit, and we wanted it to be a surprise. But he spotted me out of the corner of his KKK eye. A gleam and a glint came into his eye. He came over and he shook my hand, and I was going like, this is when it feels really shitty because,
well, yeah.
he feels like
he thought you were one of them?
He felt like there was a kinship there, and that made me really
The
uncomfortable.
weird thing for us was that Fred did not look entirely unnatural in the outfit. That was we're like, holy shit, Fred looks like a fucking
But
Nazi.
you see, that's why I've got a spare. So if there's a fourth Reich to come along, it's like, if anybody wants to be a friend of mine, I'll put in a good word.
We're doing a scripted, and by scripted I mean, we plan to do this bit. If Fred showed up at the Christmas party dressed like that guy you dress up as, I have a problem.
Well, that was a problem.
But I wouldn't skate even if it was a former character. No, I'm dressing as a character that I portray.
We had to rent the outfit twice, right? Once for a live show, once for a Butt Bongo Fiesta. The first time I rented it for the live show, no problems whatsoever. Went back to the same place to get it, and there had been an incident where somebody had rented it saying that it was for a stage show, but had in fact taken it around and
they were terrorizing like temples out on Long
Island.
So
I had to bring a letter on our letterhead taking full responsibility for anything that happened to the outfit while it was in my possession.
And another thing, to go back to Jesse's point where he's saying, oh, is that the Schindler's List house guy and this is what he has. If Fred had his Nazi outfit at his house, and again, I'm over there, and he goes, hey, Jason, want to put this on for fun and take
so
pictures?
I guess that Hitler watercolor I bought you for your birthday, I got to send that
Please
back.
And this is a
donate
true,
the money to the Holocaust.
This is a true fact. This is a true fact. Fred's outfit was from The Sound of Music, and that's a true fact.
It was great.
Oh, that's awesome.
That was the cool part about it. You look inside and go, Sound of Music.
You don't see the fun of just like, oh, it's fun to dress up.
Yeah, but not in a Nazi outfit.
No, for me,
that's a
I don't see the fun. I don't.
Incendiary outfit.
And I wouldn't dress up as a slave master.
And to do it in certain to do it in a way that's like to provoke someone in a mean way, like to do it in a
well, you could
Jewish
even go
area
back to the point of the
to upset
producers,
people.
with Mel Brooks.
Wrong,
I mean, for
but
him,
what's
Springtime for Hitler.
What's the fun way of wearing a Nazi outfit? Tell me the fun way.
Like I said,
at a kid's party,
to do it in an absurd way, just to dress up, to do it like in a
for the shock value.
For fun, yeah, I could see it being
I don't see the fun. Like we were doing,
like I said, going to a gay dance club or like going somewhere like.
Why are you terrorizing the gays with Hitler?
Going ice skating at Rockefeller Center, dressed up as a Nazi.
He's talking about doing a
could be funny.
I'm seeing Benji's next bit.
But Benji, if you're doing a TV show, then I can weigh that. To do it for your own humor is wrong.
Well,
it's just wrong. It's just fucking wrong.
Yeah. You guys are like, it's just
no,
like
I know, but I know you have wacky ideas and you like to be a contrarian, but I can't figure out where you're going with this.
Listen, if someone was trying to do it to upset someone because,
but you don't think
Jewish,
okay, all right, so you're going to be funny. You're going to go to a gay dance club, and just assuming that gays will think it's funny. But what about people that you don't think anybody's going to be fucking wildly offended?
I don't think. I don't think what's his name, Jesse James. I don't think he said he just did it at a friend's
I'm talking about you now. You're at a gay dance club because you're going to be crazy.
I don't go to gay dance clubs anyway.
But I'm just saying, you're in your Nazi outfit at a gay dance club. Like, where's the joke? And how do you don't think? How do you? That
was my first thing. I think the ice skating rink would be funny.
Don't you think people at the ice skating rink will be offended?
Hitler on ice.
Yes.
Did you?
You're
a
comedian. You're describing a performance piece, and if this is some piece that you're writing and you want to perform for some artistic
don't
value,
by the way. If
I wouldn't, but that's still different than what Jesse did, with just fucking around wearing Nazi shit. And
have you ever played dress up at all?
I know there's no goofy pictures of you guys that exist anywhere.
Not a Nazi outfit.
Not a Nazi outfit. Not any racist shit.
Not. He just had.
What
a hat
about if you dressed up as a terrorist?
Sounds like Steve's got something going on.
I don't know. I never did it.
You used to go to gay dance clubs?
Yes.
Really?
I won some contest at a gay dance club once.
Who can shut the biggest cock?
No, the prettiest cock contest. I won like a couple $100.
I think Benji's not lying.
Yeah, I told you about that before.
The Nazi symbols stand for nothing but hate and destruction, and there's no other way to look at it. That's all I have to say about it.
This is the best of the wrap-up show. A recap and behind-the-scenes look with John High and Gary Dell'Abate. The best of the wrap-up show begins now.
Hey, it's Gary Dell'Abate, Baba Booey. On Monday's wrap-up show, we talked about the guests that were on. We had Adam Carolla stop by, talked about raising money for his film, and talked about what went on at the Jimmy Kimmel wedding, the Jimmy Kimmel Molly wedding. And then Dice Clay came by. He's in a Woody Allen movie. He's kicking ass. And he told some really interesting stories about the early part of his career. And we talked about all of that.
Let's move over to Dice, he didn't get a lot of Dice. Got a little bit of Dice today, but heard a lot of Andrew Dice Clay, meaning, yes, they're two separate people there I'm talking about. He's in a Woody Allen film. A few years ago, I mean, he was struggling, and now he really seems to have turned it around, and we'll see what happens with his role.
He's at his best when we get to talk to Andrew, but you know that Dice is waiting around if you need him. You know what I mean?
No, he popped up a few times.
But I like talking to Andrew because I like to hear the real stories. And, you know, Fred made the point afterwards. He said something to me like, it's amazing what a spark in your career can give you, like a little pep in your step. And I felt that from him today. Things are going well, and you could feel the confidence. I agree. And some of the interns don't know who he is.
Right. And, you know, when he says he was a rock star and really set the bar, he's being, you know, I wouldn't say he's being modest, but you remember, I mean, he's the first one who really sold out those arenas as a comic.
I think for me, like, I always enjoy when Dice comes on because it really brings me back to being 25 and going to see those shows. You know what I mean? He reminds me of the fun. He reminds me of the most fun part of the 80s.
Let's go to the phones. Dan in Chicago, you're on the wrap-up show.
Yeah, I don't know what your guys take, but the interview with Andrew sounded real bitter. I mean, he was talking about how other comics wanted to see people fail. And I don't believe for a minute, especially with the story with Chris Rock, that before Chris Rock went on stage, he goes, people want to see you fail, Chris. To me, that's projecting what people think about Andrew Dice Clay.
I can tell you something, Dan. I can tell you something. After years of working with comedians, he's absolutely right. They fucking hate each other, and they're all a big community until one guy rises up. He's absolutely right. There's just a lot of jealousy. When there's a bunch of guys in the pool, you know, and you're all at the same level, and one guy rises out of the pool, they don't wish him well. They're pissed.
Even Chris Rock, huh? You're saying he's not well liked by his fellow comedians?
No, what Dice was saying is at the time, you know, before, we always thought that Chris was talented, but before Chris had that special, even Chris says he wasn't playing at his A game, that he wasn't putting all his efforts into it. You know, he was on Saturday Night Live, but he wasn't killing it there. And that special was like, damn, I thought Chris Rock was funny, but I didn't know he was funny like this. And I think that's what Dice was saying.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it just, to me, as I said again, it seems like he was real bitter because I do get the impression that a lot of people wanted to see Dice fail. There's no question in my mind. He's loud, he's obnoxious, and I could see a lot of fellow comedians.
I can give you the list of people that people want to see fail. What's the guy that was just selling out arenas?
Dane Cook?
Dane Cook. They all hated Dane Cook. When he was one of them, they loved him. As soon as he got arenas, they fucking hate him. You know, and it's like that for a lot of people who have success.
Do you think Louis C.K. gets that kind of backlash? He seems to have like a respect from the comedian community.
Yeah, but the thing is that Louis C.K. is doing two things. He's doing it his own way, and he's doing it in a very independent, almost like doing independent movies. In other words, Louis C.K. doesn't have a sitcom on NBC. He's doing his show on a smaller channel and doing it the way he wants.
So he's kept his cred almost.
Well, it's also, if you're going to hate the guy, it's hard to hate him when he's writing it and doing it all on his own.
We heard Mark Maron was talking about that on the show, about how when, you know, your buddy makes it. And like, it's your buddy, you're happy, but you're not happy.
Yeah. I've seen it a lot. I mean, comedians they're a strange group in the sense that, you know, people are funny or can do that because there's a lot of weird shit that's going on in their life that sort of brings that out.
And to segue into the other guest today, Adam Carolla, people think Adam and Jimmy must hate each other because, you know, Jimmy's doing Jimmy Kimmel Live and Adam's doing a podcast. Not that Adam's not successful, but how can they still like each other and be friends? And in that universe, I know they're not stand-ups per se, but you think that there would just be a lot of envy and, you know, jealousy.
Listen, if Adam was here now, I'd ask him. The truth is, there probably must have come a moment for him where he could have had that feeling and might have had it for a minute, and then he got past it. It had to have, because they started out as equals, and Adam's successful. See, that's the rub. You know, I was talking the other day about a friend of ours that we used to work with at K-Rock, Mark Coppola. Mark Coppola is Nicolas Cage's brother. He's Francis Ford Coppola's nephew. He's Sofia Coppola's cousin. But you know, Mark Coppola is a legendary DJ in New York for over 30 years. No easy task. In the biggest market in the country, yet he'll never be what his family is. And I was like, it's okay to be happy with doing something great if it isn't as great as everybody else.
Jim in Ohio, you're on the wrap-up show.
Yeah, I guess I want to start off by saying I don't like Dice. I don't think he's funny. And for some reason, I decided to listen a little bit more than I would have. And I was glad to hear Andrew in, because I really found him interesting and what he had to say and how his life was. And I could be wrong, but it's the first time I heard him as Andrew separate from Dice.
I don't know that it's the first time, but it was one of the better times. There's no doubt.
Right, and it was really good. Not saying I still don't think he's funny, but he sounds like a good guy, better than I thought he was.
Yep, you don't have to love everybody, but you know, as long as they pique your curiosity, then we're doing all right.
And that's it. He did good. So that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, man.
All right, thanks, Jim. We're going to move over to Adam Carolla now and Jimmy. And Howard and Adam spent the first 5 minutes talking about how generous of a guy Jimmy is. And is that true, Gary? I mean, is he that generous of a guy?
It is. I mean, I've seen it. He's, you know, if you talk about something you like, I've seen him send it to people. Or even if you talk about something, like he sent me links to stuff that he's heard me talking about on the air. And, you know, he's on his honeymoon right now. And I just got an email from him with a photograph in Italy. There's a sign for a castle, Castello Nuovo dell'Abate. And he's like, hey, Baba Booey's in Italy, which, you know, it sounds stupid, but like you could send that when you get back. That's just his thing. He likes to send stuff to people that makes him happy.
Well, Adam told that story when Mancho was getting a little successful. They wanted to stop getting each other gifts, and Jimmy's like, no, I not because he wanted them, because he wanted to keep giving them.
I totally get that. He's that way. You know, after my debacle on his show, he sent me a Tom Seaver autographed baseball.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Now, did you think that Howard was impressed that Adam said something at the wedding, or thought Adam was kind of pushing his luck when you heard how the story unfolded?
I don't know. I mean, I think there's a part of Howard that wanted to get up and talk, but there's also, you know, it's an interesting group, and you don't want to. If you don't talk, you don't fail. And he's like, you know what? I'm here for fun. I don't have to get up and talk.
Why was he so put off by the fact that Adam drinks every night before he goes to bed?
I don't know. I mean, Howard used to drink a lot. I don't think he drank every night before he went to bed. I don't know. I was laughing today because, you know, Howard was saying that, you know, John's fat, Benjy's fat, Jason's fat, I'm fat. And I was joking that when Howard's fat, nobody's fat. When Howard's thin, everybody's fat again.
Oh, so you think he's saying that because he's in good shape for APT?
I mean, I think when first of all, I never thought he was, like when he said he was 15 pounds heavier, could you see that on him?
No.
Does he look like he lost 15 pounds
No.
too? He looks the same all the time.
Yeah.
So you don't think any of those guys are fat?
No, I do think they're.
All right.
But I mean,
making sure.
I think I'm thinner than Benjy.
Yeah.
No, but I think the correlation you're making is as Howard's weights drop, your weight increases.
And he's more comfortable pointing out who's fat.
Yeah. And then somebody pointed out there are, like Will, there are a few, Steve, there are a few thin people here. But also Jason's sweat on the back of his shirt did not help matters.
Did you see that this morning?
You couldn't miss it. I asked if it was raining outside because he was that wet. But what can you do? Getting back to Adam, I mean, Richard, I don't know if Richard drinks every night before bed, but Richard drinks quite a bit. But look, that's just the way he is. And it seems like there's a part of Adam's personality that Howard has a tough time relating to. Is that fair?
Yes. I mean, he's a guy's guy about, you know, when it comes to building stuff and cars and his drinking. And Adam also has a very much like, I don't give a shit attitude. It's like, I'm going to do what I want.
Well, you heard that when he was talking about the politics and, you know, how Hollywood makes you choose a side and this and that. And Howard asked who he voted for, and he's like, I don't vote. And immediately Robin was like, well, then you can't talk about politics if you don't vote.
I sort of agree with that. If you're not part of the process, then you're just a person on the sidelines yelling and making noise.
Let me ask you guys, because you just mentioned Robin, and we've talked about the Dr. Drew thing, and Adam kind of was asking, hey, Robin, do you have a problem with me? Did you guys pick that up?
Oh, yeah, no, he went at her. He's like,
a few times.
He goes, what are you, the angel on my fucking shoulder? And he felt she was breaking his balls. Do you think she was breaking his balls because he's a friend of Dr. Drew's?
Sometimes she's extra critical with people, and it did sound like she had a little bit of that today
when she said that his book hasn't sold any copies. That part.
By the way, what's the basis of that? I think his book did pretty well.
I think it did well too. I don't know. Maybe there is a little Dr. Drew venom spewing out from Robin.
Interesting.
But then he talked about the movie he's doing and how he's raising money, Kickstarter-esque. I know it's not on Kickstarter; it's on something else.
Fund anything.
But how is that different than? The government cheese he talks about, is he drawing a fine line there, or was it a fair analogy to me?
I think it's a fair analogy in the sense of what you're saying is when you do this, and again, it's fair to say it if you're going to just be upfront about it, is I love this project, but not enough to put my own money behind it. So I'm going to see if the audience wants to fund it, because then I could do it the way I want to do it. The point of why these people bring all these projects there is because if they go to the studios, then they have to do it the way the studio wants them to do it. So they're bringing it to the people because they're like, you can be part of our whole process, and we're going to do it the way we want to do it. But he's right. You're asking, he's probably got the money to fund it. I think, it would be foolish to fund your own movie because it's $1 million is a lot of money to give up.
Well, Howard said, sell a couple of those cars and you can fund that movie. And
I thought what he said about the concerts was a fair and a good way to look at it. When a band comes to town, you don't have to go see them, and if you want to, you can buy front row tickets or you can buy a balcony ticket.
But you sort of know what you're going to get at a concert.
I think Adam's fans saw the Hammer and they know what they're going to get out of this one.
Again, I have no problem with the Kickstarter thing whatsoever. Nobody's twisting anybody's arm.
Is there any project you could think of that you would do that for?
Yeah, well, unfortunately, he just died, but I kept using the analogy. If they were going to do a Sopranos movie, and I'd probably throw $100 in. I would, before Gandolfini passed away. That's a show that I really care about. But I don't know.
I meant more of a personal project. Like I could see JD's doing something like that. Like he wants to make this movie, but he wouldn't want to exploit. He would feel like he was exploiting the audience if he did that.
No, I would. I think that I'm not at a level where I should start taking people's money. But I am willing to throw in $20 for the Kajagoogoo reunion.
You throw in $100 for a Sopranos movie, Joey G calls you for the rest of your life. By the way,
Jeff in New York, you're on the wrap-up show.
200, he doesn't.
Hey, Jeff.
Hey, what's up? I just wanted to say that, Adam Carolla is pretty much the Howard Stern of the internet world. He's got, a massive following just like Howard. Yeah, so just, throw that out there to you guys.
No, I know his podcast is tremendously successful. Steve Brandano's a huge fan of it.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I should say that I'm a big fan of Adam Carolla's podcast, and maybe that's why I'm defending him a little bit.
Steve's the one who told me that he's the podfather. I never heard that expression. Steve told me that.
Well, the other thing is his booze is, doing amazing.
Is it?
Yeah. He apparently brought some with him because he did a bunch of shows from Caroline's this past weekend, and I heard he sold every single, he brought 4 cases, sold every single one.
Mangria,
it's all the rage.
Have you drank that stuff?
I had a party at my house. Someone brought a bottle. I had a half a glass of
someone who's a real fan actually purchased.
No, they didn't buy it. Someone from this show who got the ones that they sent brought it to the party. But it was the thought that counts.
Is that weird when somebody brings free shit to your party?
No, because I was happy to have Mangria at the party. But
if it wasn't Mangria, though.
Yeah, it would be I know where you got this, but still, it's nice.
Understandable.
Nice. Thought that counts.
On Tuesday's wrap-up show, we talked about Alec Baldwin's interview, how he deals with Twitter haters, and how we all deal with Twitter haters. And then we heard from Ronnie and how he single-handedly saved the hottest chick, biggest fan contest. He'll tell you for himself.
You heard the great Alec Baldwin. And Gary, when him and Howard just start talking, it's like they could be sitting on a beach out east just bullshitting about a bunch of stuff. They're very comfortable with one another.
Yeah, and Alec's very amused by Howard. I thought it was a great moment today where he said, "Oh, I love how you asked me about my movie acting, and then you're going to follow up with something about my private life." But Alec, he's sort of, he knows what he's getting. He likes Howard, and he's never been short on speaking his mind.
This is a question that really goes to all you guys. With Twitter, Alec can't let it go. And I understand when you can't abandon your account because someone picks up your name if you decide to cancel it, but you can't, he doesn't want to read it, but he wants to read it. He's retweeting now because he doesn't want to tweet, and it's this whole thing. But
Does it surprise you that he reads what other people have to say, and it really affects him?
It doesn't surprise me that he reads it, but it does surprise me that it affects him. I always wonder how celebrities pick up the tabloids, and there's always rumors of whether somebody's gay or whether somebody's cheating, and it just, I don't know, it just seems to, some people let it roll off their backs. And Alex, one of those people who just doesn't let it roll off his back.
No, he doesn't let anything roll off his back.
But I was talking to you about this earlier. Like, I read tweets and I get really upset by them, but I try to ignore them. And I said, how do you handle it? And you said you just show it a different way. What do you do, like break dishes?
Not dishes, but no. I mean, look, on Twitter, it's part of what you...
JD, how do you handle it?
Yeah, JD, how do you
in other words, if somebody would write today, JD's a fucking loser.
Oh, I did have that today. I blocked him.
So you just block people?
Yeah.
But see, I was doing that for a while. Jason turned me on to that.
And if someone's being a real dick, I'll put report for spam.
But if you block someone, aren't you... in essence, haven't they won? They've affected you.
I don't care.
They got to you.
I don't have to see what they have to say anymore. So there.
See, I even stopped blocking people.
Well, then you're just keep reading their bullshit.
Well, Ronnie, how do you deal with the haters, as you call them?
I ignore them. And sometimes I answer them. Sometimes I aggravate them.
That's what they want.
Yeah,
they want
but
the
I
attention.
aggravate them.
Wait, Ronnie, if you ignore them, then you can't answer them.
Well, I do both. Okay, John, what do you do, man?
That's John's fault. He answered the question that way.
Yeah, exactly. Stupid question. But I said I ignore them, or I'll answer.
But can they like affect your day? Like, can they really?
Certain things. There's one guy who really used to get to me, but him I blocked.
How about you, Benjy?
He was saying things.
There's so much
shit.
of it. It's like it really on Twitter. It does not faze me at all. There's just so much, and you realize everyone gets it. No matter who it is, everyone gets it. It's like, who gives a fuck?
Yeah, I can imagine like if Mother Teresa were alive and had an account, you would just be horrible to her.
Yeah,
some people.
But that's the great thing about Twitter. I mean, what you type may be affecting, Alec Baldwin or something like that, whereas you would never have access to these people before.
Yep.
And that's why people sort of come at you in some ways.
Yeah, I liked it better.
The crazy part of it is, though, these same people who hate you on Twitter, when they meet you in person, like at a thing we're at, they love us to death. It's like, we're only fucking around with you,
Yeah, I don't get
we
that.
Love you.
I hate whenever they insult you, and then like you act pissed off, and then they're like, "Oh, I'm just busting balls."
Because that's a lot of this show is based on that.
I know, but I don't know them.
Hold
Who
on.
gives them the right to bust my balls?
Because as fans of the show, fans of the show, they feel like they're part of this atmosphere, and they get a chance to sort of do what everybody here does to one another.
I don't think it's not unique for our show at all.
No, it's not. I liked it better in the old days where, like, in the prehistoric days, when if somebody didn't like you, they had to make the effort to put a pen to paper or even send an effect. Like, there was an effort to be made. Now, somebody's sitting at their computer and their every whim and thought just goes right into the computer.
You saying it's too easy to insult you?
Because I liked it when it took a little bit of effort, because when it took effort, most people wouldn't do it.
Well, that would be scary to get letters like that.
I did.
Can I just say, and obviously, I like busting on JD and everybody around here, but a couple weeks ago, I put up an Instagram picture of JD and Jason Biggs, which I thought looked great. It
was great.
And I swear, within half a second of me hitting the submit button, it was, whoa, JD, you're fat. Whoa, you're fat. And I felt horrible. I'm like, these people are just like, it's crazy. Why would that be the first thing that you write?
Because that's how you get attention. I looked at that picture and I go, wow, Jason Biggs likes JD.
Yeah, he looked really happy to be here.
Brian in Detroit, you're on the wrap-up show.
And I was fat.
Hey, guys. I'm going to tell you a quick story, but first I'll tell you, there was in that Phil Spector movie, I'm sure you saw it
I did.
on HBO.
Yeah.
One of the things that Al Pacino in his great Phil Spector rant says, any success turns the grateful into an audience and the jealous into a mob. That's so true. You guys have to let it roll off your back, because more often than not, you're idiots that envy all of you and what you do and the success you've had.
Well,
that's just me. That's one man. And Phil Spector, apparently. But the story I wanted to tell you was about Alec Baldwin. He was in Camillus, upstate New York, outside of Syracuse. I was working as a reporter at the time. And I sort of followed him out of the interview that he did for, like a pool of reporters, and wanted to ask him some questions. They kind of blew me off. He was in a rush. And I said, hey, Alec, just to let you know, big fan of you on Howard. Stopped, got out of his car, did the interview. Total sweetheart. And so I think it's a testament to his relationship and how well you guys have treated him.
Yeah, I think that Alex, one of those guys that when he leaves here or when he's on the show and he walks down the street in the truck, I think he digs. The truck drivers go, "Her John Howard." He always brings that up, and he does that voice.
He's a New York guy.
Right.
I love that about him.
And we're going to move on to the big contest today. 4 very worthy contestants in there, and after all the questions, we found out that Amy was the big winner. She knew the show, knew it well, but I was impressed not only by how all the girls looked, but also by their knowledge. They were worthy contestants. Would you say, Gary?
I thought that some of them missed some pretty easy questions. I think that they were hot chicks, and I bet you there's hotter chicks out there that know more, but they didn't send their stuff in. So we went with the hottest chicks we had. Listen, the hotness was not in question.
Well, I gave the preliminary test to dozens of girls, and there were 10 what I considered relatively easy questions. And after going through like maybe a dozen girls, I stopped and I went to Gary and I'm like, enough scoring some on these tests. Are these questions too hard? Gary said, no, go with them.
There's people that are fans of the show, but the questions are harder than like we know the answers.
Right.
But there was I couldn't remember. There was a question on there today. And it wasn't the banners. No, the hitters I knew.
That was hard.
That's a really hard question. But there was another question.
The Tracy intern wrangler one?
I didn't know
was a
that.
little tough one.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
But I knew that.
Oh, I knew that one. I was surprised that the video caddy didn't get correct. I was very surprised by that.
But they all had a different variation.
Right, they knew it, but they didn't know it.
I felt so bad for Steve Brandano because type 1 diabetes is his whole identity, and he was the only one they didn't guess.
Well, I guess it's not his
Black
identity.
Keys was the whole identity.
Well, Black Keys and diabetes.
And Gary, moving off the questions for a second, though, and yeah, everyone did know I was a type 1 diabetic, shockingly. But, Gary, the camera on your head all day. Okay? Now, I know that Doug wanted the Gary Delabate POV, but to me, I thought Doug wanted to make fun of Gary. That's what I thought.
It's fine. I mean, I was a good sport about it. I get it. It looked funny on camera.
I give you a ton of credit, by the way. You're always a good sport about stuff like that. You're producing the show. You're pulling the segment together.
Well,
and you have a GoPro on your head.
Gary's working on a new radio segment where we mic Doug's balls for an entire day. So there will be some payback.
And, there was some interesting stuff we really did. Today was a crazy show behind the scenes because one of the girls got in late last night because of the accident at LaGuardia Airport, and one of them was on a plane, and when Howard said Gary is the 4th girl here, she was in the elevator. Like, she got stuck in Buffalo last night. As we have footage of me, I'm dialing her every 5 minutes, and then Ronnie goes out to get her, and she comes up. There was a lot going on.
And Ronnie, you had a lot to do with the big win today, didn't you? You were helping out back there.
Well, the one girl, they lost her luggage, and she didn't have a dress to wear.
And she almost wasn't going to participate today.
Yeah. Right. She was almost in tears. She was practically crying this morning because she was so bummed out. She had she really didn't have her makeup stuff. She didn't have her shoes.
And she'd been traveling.
She didn't have a dress.
And she'd been traveling for the last 14 hours. She was supposed to take a 1 o'clock flight out of Chicago yesterday. And I think she ended up leaving at 9 o'clock at night.
Right.
I took it by the balls, and I went in there and I talked to Megan when her husband said, she has another outfit. And I said, let me see the other outfit that she has. And it was a really cute outfit, actually the one that Megan wound up wearing, a little mini skirt with a top that I made her leave a couple of buttons open. Her boobs were hanging out. And then she took the dress that she was supposed to wear and gave it to Amy to wear. And that built up Amy's confidence to really go and win the game.
What was the big determination you made for Amy's outfit?
Oh, to push up bra to make sure her boobs were hanging out.
Well, she said bra or no bra.
Well, we looked at it both ways, Gary.
We did? You did.
Who's we?
Nope.
Me, myself, and I.
And the Howard TV cameras.
Okay.
We saw her without it, and it didn't look as good, even with the dress pulled down a little bit. Then we put the push-up bra on, and with the dress pulled down a little bit, the boobs were just falling right out. It was great.
When did you become such an expert with this?
And the other girl, Heather's friend, lent her shoes to wear. Her shoes.
Ronnie had her try on with a bra and without also.
Right. Exactly.
So you cobbled this whole outfit together.
The whole outfit.
And she ended up winning.
And she was happy as could be. She went in the bathroom. She fixed her makeup. She was all happy. She said, I'm going to go in there now. I got the confidence, blah, blah, blah. And she won in.
Clearly, we have no need for security up here because right for the half-hour work.
Is Ronnie her version of performance-enhancing drugs?
But Ronnie, listen, I'll give Ronnie all the credit in the world. He knows how to get chicks to look hot. He just goes in there. You know what it is? You know what Ronnie's move is? She doesn't even give him an option. He
Right.
just said, "Look, you're going to put on this dress. We're going to try it with the bra and without the bra." Like, and
I understand
think
that with
girls
strippers,
respond
but
to
it's
that.
just a girl.
And give her your shoes.
No,
I mean,
he's got a whole. I've hung with Ronnie a lot. We used to do photo shoots at strip clubs, and he does have a way he talks to strippers and a way he talks to, as he would call them, civilians. And the civilians, he has a much kinder approach.
Right. Well, I tell the story all the time. Ronnie and I were doing an opening of a Scores or a Rick's or something somewhere down in Florida, and it was like late at night, and he goes, "You dance with her.
Yeah.
You come from behind." And they all start moving.
Now, JD, you see the success that Ronnie has, and with not just himself but others, and his sort of take charge attitude. Can you adopt that kind of attitude, and maybe it would help you out?
Sometimes I do.
He's trying.
You do?
Yeah, sometimes.
He tries.
Yeah, you don't. I don't say everything that I'm up to.
So give us an example.
No, I don't. I can't think of one right at the moment.
But
But
let me explain about him with that Amy girl. The Amy girl we met in Jamaica. She came with a guy though. They weren't even part of our thing. They had happened to.
She said that they were stopping by, or
well,
something.
they stopped by because we were
Jamaica.
there.
Right.
They were. Where were they? At Hedonism, whatever it is.
something like that.
Was that
Where?
No, I don't think you said that right.
Hedonism.
Yeah.
So,
What?
so one more time.
They were at hedonism. Okay? And they heard we were there. They were at another hotel where this whole thing was going on. And they came over to say hello. And I was real nice. And she was hot. And they were in the pool. And I said, well, why don't you just come and hang out tonight at our thing? And they wound up coming and hanging out. And then they showed up in Boston also. She's from Arizona, and the guy's from Rhode Island.
So Amy's pretty wild. I mean, that hedonism is a
And that's only her fuck buddy, and that's what I was telling him. I said, dude, you could have fucked her. It doesn't.
Because that one
it
other
didn't
girl,
make a difference.
that one other girl we talked about
She
on the
didn't
air
care.
from Jamaica said. Remember, we talked about her a couple of days ago on the air. That girl Allie, who said that she had a boyfriend there, and you were still texting her and tweeting her the whole time.
well,
so,
yeah.
how do you make the determination between I'll go after one girl with a boyfriend, but not the other girl?
Easy. She said that guy was her fuck buddy. That she fucks other guys.
Amy said this?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, Amy said that.
So, then that's a no-brainer.
Amy said that, plain as day, and she said it in Boston also.
So what's the problem?
But the other one, Allie, she was full of shit.
I haven't had these conversations with Amy.
Ronnie has.
Obviously.
She said JD's
He's
my.
not taking up her time.
She said JD's my non-fuck buddy.
Did you get laid in Jamaica?
No, I did not.
I think that's called a buddy.
And with that, we will wrap up today's wrap-up show.
Great idea. Taking the radio show and putting it on television. Brilliant. Explosive television. Shocking television. This is genius.
Hey, also, for the intro of the show, while we have the beautiful music, why don't we just show this? This is a wooden Baba Booey.
A wooden Baba Booey.
Someone sent this in. I don't know what his name is. I'll find out. There's a name on the back of this, but this is made out of solid wood.
Oh, dear. I can see the face. I can see those eyebrows.
There you go.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. And this is made out of wood. It is wood and Velcro.
And there's porcelain, actually.
Yeah, actual porcelain teeth. Did you see this?
Yeah.
You saw it?
Yeah, but I don't think it's made well.
You know what that is?
I could have made that.
That's the top of a toilet seat.
That's what I thought.
Is that the guy who sent it to us? Brett?
I guess so.
Brett Colby? Thanks, Brett. Nice job.
That's what it looks like to me.
I saw the puppet on the E! Show last night.
How'd it look?
It looked good. Fred is he's quite the
puppeteer.
He really was good.
You know,
I finally found something for Fred to do.
Somebody faxed me yesterday. That's not a puppet. That's a Garionette.
Garionette. All right, so from now on, refer to it as a Garionette. I'll say, Fred, bring out the Garionette. Hey, where is the Garionette?
The Garionette is still sleeping. We'll have to wake him up.
Is he in his bag?
I just got a fax today. If we take the dimensions, one of our listeners can make a box for him.
Wonderful.
Oh, good. For our Garionette. Hey, Fred, bring out the Garionette.
It's undignified.
Oh, there it is. Here comes Grillo with the Garionette.
Wake him up unceremoniously.
Hi, Garionette. How are you?
Morning, Bob.
Good morning, Garionette.
Morning, Jackie. Morning, Robert.
See, Robbie, you're talking to the Garionette, right?
Yes.
Even though Fred's working it.
Absolutely.
Right.
The Garionette is right there. Good morning.
So you will talk to Fred through the Garionette.
I'll talk to the Garionette, not Fred.
Because I know you're mad at Fred ever since he didn't, call you about his wedding.
That's right.
But at least you can speak to him through the
I
Garionette.
can talk to the Garionette.
Garionette, do you think Robin should forgive Fred?
I think she should forgive and forget.
And how many times have you been right about anything, Garionette?
I like how the Garionette turns his head after he says everything.
Good question. Actually, somebody told me last night that Robin had the greatest line of the week already.
What's that?
When she was mad at Fred, she said, "Thank you very much. Communication received."
So you spoke to Dan Foreman as well?
Yes.
Right. You got to call and tell me that, too. So, Garionette, we'll be seeing you maybe a little later in the show?
Okay, bull.
All right, maybe we'll see you. Okay. We can't get to you a lot, Every once in a while you'll rear your ugly head.
I understand.
That's what you do. You turn your head after you say something.
Ouch. What?
He's always looking for approval. Was that the right thing to say?
Yeah.
Right, Jackie? Ow.
All right, enough with the Garionette.
Time for commercial, bull.
Gary's going to get that thing and throw it in an incinerator.
I'm surprised we still have it.
Yeah.
Hope this thing's made out of asbestos.
All right, Garionette, thank you.
See you later, bull.
Was that on TV last night?
Yes. So that'll be on at 8 tonight? Yes. I got to watch because I was asking Ralph if this looked good.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet myself. I don't get E. I don't get E in my house.
Last night was a particularly good show. It was the puppet, and then the end of the show. Oh, and then it was the dog girl.
Yeah.
And then it was you fighting with Allison.
Oh.
Yeah,
a good collection.
A good
I
collection.
was wondering if the fight made the show.
Yeah, the fight made the show.
How'd the fight go at home? Do you walk in and it's like nothing happened?
No.
Oh, that's not possible.
No, we pick up.
I wondered. I said, maybe they just blew that all off on the air and everything will be fine.
No, I had another hour of how insensitive I am, what a crummy husband I am, how I've changed, and everything else. I had an hour of that, and then everything was fine.
But that happens right when you get through the door.
Yeah.
So you got to take care of that.
Well, first you can't find her. She's in hiding. We have to get an Allisonette. So I can argue with my wife on the air. Yeah, everything was cool. I calmed her right down. We'll take a break, and then we'll be back.
I'm going to play a couple of things that have been happening, including Sal's weird pronunciations. You know the word villa?
Yeah.
I have a villa in France, perhaps you'd say. He calls it a villa.
I hate to say this.
Yeah.
You're wrong.
But
in Italian.
Get out of here. You're in America, asshole. First of all, I'll tell you what. You're not from Italy. You didn't grow up in Italy. You've never been in Italy. Right.
I've been to Italy.
Yeah, okay. Here's Sal from the wrap-up show yesterday. Listen to this guy.
Women love men who are successful. So you have to play the success card. You have to paint the big picture. 90% of the time, a woman is not going to be attracted to the average guy right off the bat. But if you give her a reason, like you have a mansion, like you have a place in the Hamptons, like you have a villa in Italy, stuff that most likely she won't see.
What do you have in Italy?
I have a villa in Italy.
A villa. You've heard of a villa.
That's the best. I have a villa.
When Gary said, "What do you have in Italy?" I thought he was saying, like, you're really exaggerating.
I've never seen a guy, because you seem like a bright guy to me. Honestly, you do.
I am. I think I'm a bright guy, but in
Yeah.
Italy, they say villa. They say bene sta villa.
Forget Sal being an idiot with the word villa.
Okay.
Listen to this. This is from the wrap-up show. Don't get caught up in what the content is. Just
Okay,
listen to
just
this
listen
word.
to the
Listen to
pronunciation.
it.
Do you know do you remember what that whole Jim Jones thing was about?
Yeah. He had an occult. He gave all these people Kool-Aid and they dropped dead.
Wait, he had what?
He had this occult. I think it's called an occult.
Right. So in Italy, they say occult?
They say, where did you get that one from?
Yeah. How'd you learn how to say that wrong?
Well, a cult. I heard then it was cult, not a cult, but an occult is, I think it's a combination. It's like satanic groups. They're occults. But I thought it's the same thing. It's as long as it's a group
Sal,
of weird
do you
people.
ever read? Do you ever like take an interest in
Consult
anything?
the dictionary.
Sal, when
Too
people
busy.
are saying occult, they're not saying occult. They're saying a, and and then a word C-U-L-T, cult.
A cult.
And then there is the occult.
The occult or occult is, holy cow, I can't
When I
believe
see
I'm-
occult, O-C-C-U-L-T, whatever it is, and you hear people saying occult, I'm always thinking it's occult.
No,
I never distinguish the difference between a cult and a cult. When you
Holy cow, where did you grow up, man? And don't give me this bullshit.
I grew
you
up
say
in Holbrook.
villa because you were in Italy.
Yeah, because when you're in Italy, they're
Okay.
like, come to my villa.
You know, he says that like from Transylvania. I want you to come to my villa.